Medical ReFantazio, we're back! We're back, and last time on... It's over. It's all coming to an end. We came back to Grand Trad, and it's red now. It's red, and you would... Oh my god, I just came to the conclusion while I was saying that. You know what else was red earlier on in the game? The tree. The mystical tree that we saw. That, depending on the color, foretells future events. Is this what it meant, red? I remember I looked back for it on the map, and I couldn't find it. I wanted to see, well, because I wanted to be able to prepare myself if there was something dangerous happening. I wanted to see what color it was, and it was missing. Every other thing we discovered on the map was there. I could find it all except for the tree for some reason. Now it's matching up. Red. This is what they meant earlier on in the game. It's only ever been one color, and we came to some also conclusions. Luis is an Elda. He's not a Clemar. He went up to the King's Rock, and the King was like, "Oh, really early?" And then he took off his horns and threw it at him like an accessory, and the King was like, "Oh my God, no!" So he's just going there early. I don't think we will, though. I think what's gonna happen, we're gonna go to the Honeybee Inn, we're gonna get a good night's rest, and we're gonna be like, no matter what Luis wants, he has to wait until the day of the hero, October 27th. We should prepare and do all we can by then. So we got some time to finish our social links. We'll see. Hopefully we can do it. Hopefully we can achieve 100% completion. Hopefully we have time to get our social stats up. I don't know how we're going to do this, but we will. Because at the end of the day, we're gamers. And that's what gamers do. We're going to do it. And... let's just go in. Let's just go in. Where am I? My autosave is 100. We've passed the 100-hour mark. What are we thinking is going to be the final save time? I don't know. I'm thinking maybe about 120, 125. 130 might be pushing it. But hold on. Because we know if we have one more time, there's the time that we spend installing and talking to everybody in the city. And we know there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot of ground to cover now. Whenever there's new people to talk to, that's going to take a few hours each go around. We can probably assume there's going to be 2 more of those and 1 at the end, so that's 3. We could amplify that. That's okay. So that's going to be about 8 hours in total right there. Side dungeoning, another 8. Let's get 16. And then story. Let's just round it out to another 8. 24 more hours. So maybe it will be 130, but we'll find out. We're going to go load into our save. Which one did I do? I think I did a third one. 1049. Yes. See how chaotic the world is when we load in. How evil it looks. Just from the aura of Luis came in. This is all Luis's aura emanating. Alright, before we move forward though, just 1 second, just 1 second. 1 second. Just one quick little second. One quick little second. It won't be that long. Okay. Look at the weather effect under the date, which is finally is September 25th. We spent like weeks in real life time in September 24th. So many things happened. It was the longest day of my life. But the weather, we've never seen that before. It's not raining, it's not snowing, and it's not hot. I don't know what that is. Melancholia, that's what it is. It's melancholia is the effect on the world now. It's the climate. It's everything. So our only objective now is to head to the Hushed Honeybee Inn. I'm glad this hasn't changed, though. Even when you're in the world, and it seems like everything's changed. People are still making those noises. That doesn't necessarily be a positive thing, though. They're doing that because it's society. Society has put them in these positions. They're always doing it because of the negative environment. But we need to change it to where there's a world, but no. Maybe when we're running around at the end of the game, there will be none. Who was that creeping up out the window? The window's open?
So irreverent.
They actually have a rendered little room up there with a window. I feel like I remember that lady. She called me a slur at the beginning of the game. I was just minding my business, running by, and I was looking up in the buildings. I was like, where did that come from? She was here hiding all along, and I never saw her.
So irreverent.
She got away with it for so long. She got away with it for 95 hours. I do... The country would be better off if we killed all those dissenters. We got a Luis fan giggling in the crowd. That's like... Oh, God! The guards are taking up arms against Parapus. Uh-oh. Things are in disarray right now. Hopefully there's not any more big Parapus riot happening again. So we gotta talk... Who is this? This looks like a nobleman that they hung. It's too late to help these victims. Because this is a different executioner, bloodthirsty man. Does this guy even... He might not even be appointed. He just took upon himself. The gallows are free. They're open. He just used them. This is the guy who's giggling. Can I laugh too? I don't want to... I don't want to get on his bad side. Now is the age of power. It is time for the righteous to serve up a reckoning. This dead man is only the beginning. Well, who is he? What did he do? Those accursed nobles hoarding the money that's rightfully ours. Their very existence is a sin. Drag every last one of them out here, I say. Yeah! Kill all the nobles! They got a real French Revolution going on. This is what the people who are following Katharina want to do. Hopefully we can finish Katharina. I definitely want to get her up so we can get more upgrades into the pugilist tree, because the pugilist is, honestly, if we had to rank them and go to the tier list, it's probably one of the best archetypes in the game. At least I hope so, because it's the only thing Stroll's been using the whole time. And he's been putting in work, so I got some good evidence to defend that. Spitting, man. Oh, they're spitting. There he is! This is the old executioner. I was just hoping maybe... Well, not hoping. I've been hoping the whole time this guy would die. He was horrible. I just figured maybe he was vacant, like he ran away and they just took it upon himself, but nope. He's here getting spit on. Look at you, getting spit on by your peers who you were hanging. And they didn't even do you... They didn't even hang you. They just dumped you on the side. These people are delirious. And it's probably more of like a tearful delusion. Like he can't believe... This guy probably hung so many of his friends. It's like he's finally getting some type of revenge, but also his friends are still gone, so you don't feel really good about it. Nothing left to say? Poxy swine. This is what you get for selling out your own tribesfolk. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the weather is just making everybody a little bit giggly, I don't know. Candidate poster. Do we have anything different to say? Look at the posters now? Join the powerful, Luis champion of the New World Order. Think what, you run this country in the ground thing again? I know, okay, no, we've heard this before. Come on, they don't even point... You tied the noose on countless members of your own tribe. Here's your reward, bastard. Puh. Okay, they actually do. Because if you just talked to him, he didn't even say who that was. I only knew who it was because I recognized the model. I knew exactly who he was. Astounded peasant. And there's still these guys down here. Have we ever gotten an answer for what's happening to these guys? It's probably just Melancholia, right? Oh my god. They're probably at like the last steps of evolving into a human. Are we going to see humans erupt in different places of the city all around the world? This guy, I feel like this guy was maybe here earlier on in the game. And he turned into one of these. The corpses where they just lay the rag over them and place cement blocks on the corners. These poor people. Left for dead in a place like this, without even getting a proper burial. Alright, what are you astounded at? Even with this city in such a state, this man refuses to budge. I feel like I've seen more and more like him, too. There's more popping up all over. Apathy syndrome is on the rise. Melancholia syndrome. What a mess. To be honest, I have to understand how he feels. The town's in complete chaos. Sometimes even I just want to give up on everything. I'd give it all up if I could, too. You can't. But you know you can't. We have no choice. Keep going. Every bloke on the block's gone crazy. Is this Luis's fault? Or is it yours? It doesn't matter. You are fighting each other on our own. Total rubbish, the lot of them. Fighting. In a city that's poor enough as it is. Stealing from each other. What's the point?
Why?
Why? We're all asking ourselves the same... Oh, he's getting ganged up on. This is a noble. Oh, this is a noble and his wife, and he's protecting her. And why are you wandering in this part of town? Get out of here! You should know this is dangerous.
So irreverent.
This guard, anxious guardsman, he can't be bothered to do anything. He's scared too. Close array. It's absurd. What can I... Everybody's laughing everywhere. What can I even do? One guard can't hold back against a riot. Right, Your Highness? Prince? That's what you are, aren't you? then you're responsible for this too. It's not me who should be up in those blasted gallows. You should be putting this country back to its right senses. You hear me?
So irreverent.
You might want to ditch the guard for a little bit and go into hiding.
Oh, now this I can't believe.
And this guy's just manning his stock. Respectable. Always maintain the hustle. That's a good business right there. That's good business sense.
Hey.
It isn't time for... Okay, we can't explore this yet.
Oh, now this.
Everybody's probably laughing because the system's kind of collapsed a little bit here, so they just... It's like...
Oh, why?
Everybody's free to do as they wish. And no matter how much of the world has changed, this lone banana peel has never disappeared. Not even Melancholia taking over the world can move this banana peel. And its delightful yellow color, it has not ripened at all. Oh my god, there's a dog here! And a rat. This is the first time we've ever seen a dog out and about. Last time we saw a dog was Brigida's dog. We have one more link. I won't give up that the dog's gone. Here's another one. Oh no. He just kind of has that same posture. He's not there yet. This guy is though. With the Melancholia. Climber detours. Alright, we'll just go to the honeybee. So if it's September 25th now, they might make me go to sleep today. We'll have about exactly a little bit under a month to do all of our side stuff. Hopefully. Okay.
Luis is the only one left.
Everybody's voting for Luis. I mean, we saw what the King's Rock looked like. Can we see it from here? It's only Luis. I'm gone. There's not even two people on the rock. It's just Luis, forcing the king to see through his eyes the world for how it truly is.
It's all right.
And it's like crying and cracked.
Oi! Oh!
Go to hell, vile human prince! He really stopped me in my tracks. Man, Luis has got everyone riled up. But that's fine, right? What's important is we don't break over this. I want to save you too.
Oh, now this I
So
can't.
Even though your words hurt. There it is. I think that's exactly what I was talking about when I was talking about this lady. How we got caught off and caught the slur. It happened in this alleyway. We're really just repeating the beginning. Except now, instead of being called an Elda, I'm being called a human. There's a fairy here. Simple fairy. What are you doing here?
Excuse me?
Hey, you. Are you the one in this drawing? That's me, yes. It's a little bit different color now, but we can change the color. I knew it. You are. You're famous then. You know how crazy the world is right now? Mr. Famous Person? From where's it to what's it, everything's gone weird. And really, even just flying around out there makes me feel gross and sick. Well, this place feels better. It's the calm, tranquil, hushed honeybee inn. And their whole vibe is because they're made of all the magla, so the magla surrounding them is all melancholic. Probably feels horrible. So, Mr. Famous, can you do something awful about the sky? It's like I'm talking to the creator of those cookies, the famous Amos cookies. Mr. Famous. I haven't seen a bag of those cookies in years. Yep, I've decided. I'm going to leave this problem to you people folk. But I think I'll stay put for a while. I'll watch over you from here, okay? Alright. Hulkenberg.
Smash it all to bits.
Let's move.
We've cleared everyone out. Let's hurry inside. That's right. Okay, let's hurry inside. After I just
Smash it all to bits.
roam the perimeter and see if I can click on something. What does the poster say now? Because this is a different version of me. That's not even me in that picture. We hope anyone in trouble. Endorsed by the Honeybee Inn.
What's this?
Okay, it's the same. We're gonna be the favorites, but there are people who support us. Take that to heart. There are people who support us. Not many. Not many. We're in a bad spot now. Thou art but one who hath lost everything. Believe in the lessons of thy journey thus far. To become the true king of this land, thou must charge valiantly into the face of anxiety with us close to thy heart. And I'm seeing the prince archetype form around me now. The state of things is worse than I could have imagined. None of the traditional methods to gain support feel like they're gonna work. No more getting on the podium, fleeing my soul to the people.
Smash it all to bits.
Oh man, I really need to get my eloquence up, and that was really the only way to do so. But I feel like now we can't just get up there and talk, and if anything, that just raise our courage, because you got to be courageous to stand on that podium. They're all just gonna like throw apples at me and call me a human. Let's go inside. Maria. Batlin!
Everyone.
Batlin escorted us safely. I'm sorry for wasting your time, Batlin. I know he was probably getting really upset at me just exploring just one little square of the city. Why did it take you so long? Hurry up and get on with it, lad. I'm sorry I'm coming, but I'm here now. That's all that matters.
I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Since you left, Luisa's following has only grown.
Oh, yeah, it has.
Have you changed? You're still the same person, aren't you?
I am.
It's quite a story, but it deserves explaining. I only hope you can believe us.
Is this the first time Batlin's hearing it too? Oh, yeah. It was.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I had thought all this business with declaring yourself the prince was a well-meaning bluff. But under the deception, you were, in fact, the actual prince.
The best lies have a little bit of truth in them. I didn't even know it was true at the
I
moment.
mean, how do you get the whole country to believe your story? Is that even possible?
I'm gonna need the king to tell him for me.
I doubt it. We've just seen firsthand how far we'll get trying to talk the people down.
Then what will you do? If this goes on...
Batlin has to be the one.
But you're still you, yes?
I am. I'm still the same one who
Just like you helped me
got your
before,
social link to rank
right?
8. I'll figure something out. That's right. And I'll do it again. I'm gonna save this country.
Yes, that's right. It'll all turn out fine.
Good.
I see. So, even if no one believes you, you're still determined to settle the score with Luis head-on?
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Hard luck for the honest knight. And not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly out.
Yeah, we can't try to sway the citizens. We have to just take this directly to Luis on October 27th.
Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide,
Castle in the
first place
sky.
I'd look is the castle
What they call
in
it? The
sky.
Ascendant of Kings?
You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now, but I don't think it's as simple as fearing Luis. I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in public sentiment was too sudden, unnatural.
Yes, so they are being affected by the melancholia. When we were walking in the honeybee, I realized what the logo was. I think I realized it last time, but it's been a while. It's the king's eye. And all this melancholia might be just being because the king's staring straight down at him, right? So it could have a heavily effect, especially here.
It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity, and if I had to guess what's causing it...
Oh, don't tell me he's like taking
Implying it's Luisa's doing.
their life force for their power.
Weariness in the sky. Is that because...
Don't know. But the change in the citizens is certainly odd. If something really is forcing it, that means we might still have a chance to fix it.
What Luis is doing in the royal palace, whether or not he truly desires a world overrun by humans, we won't know his mind until we confront him.
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
Well, now they're questioning his motives and his conviction if he truly wants to overrun the world with humans, which makes me think that there's more to it, that he really doesn't want to overrun the world with humans. He wants to be beaten. He wants us to beat him. He doesn't want to believe that his way is the only way. If he could see the ideals, he wishes he could see them, but he can't. Especially because the last person who had our ideals was our dad, the King Athlodius V, and he couldn't do it. He crumbled under the reality. And now Luis, he realized that reality is all there is. But if we win over it, because his reality is the most oppressive reality that there's ever been, and if our ideals are strong enough to overcome that, then there truly is a path for our ideal reality to become true. And maybe we wait for a trap? A little bit. But there's must be something up there. And I know it is because I saw it on an off-screen cutscene. Luis is up there waiting for me. With no horns on. This is a misprinted t-shirt. I got the wrong t-shirt. Why he got horns on? So I don't spoil people walking by. Wait a minute! Does he not have horns? It's a misprint. It's a misprint. But truly, it's the real copy.
There's gotta be something up there.
Then it's settled. Head to the Royal Palace and put a stop to whatever Luis is cooking up. With that Skyrunner...
And his name isn't even Luis Guiburn, it's Luis Caradrius.
We'll make sure the whole kingdom hears that the real prince is...
Are you telling me to go up there right now?
...all the strife he's been through.
Indeed. If you can make things better, you might just inspire everyone to remember their own hopes and dreams.
Hopes and dreams?
He has been terribly patient, waiting for you and believing in you.
I know.
Nice to see her smile again.
Right.
Right. If Luis is behind all these disturbances, unstopping him will only help us in the approval ratings. That's what we're thinking. This will help us in the approval ratings. If we can restore civility and rational thought, it'll pave the way to defeating Luis. We must press on with faith in that. Restoring rational thought to these people? I feel like even in normal circumstances, I'm not sure if they have too much rational thought.
I'll always believe in you. We'll all do our best, so you can be a good king.
How can I believe that?
Indeed.
No.
If we win, I suppose you really will.
We have to trust in the people.
We're counting on you, O king.
Takes more than a king to make a country.
For a grand charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest, and on the morrow we make for the castle.
We're going for the castle tomorrow. We'll probably hit a wall and be like, we can't get in.
What to pick?
Well, how did Luis get in? He used the only key. It's locked. I can't get in anymore. Maybe we'll go in, and then my dad will stop me to be like, wait, son, it's me, your father. Don't go, please. You have time. Go grind. Experience and rank up. You have to. Luis is over-leveled compared to you. He's level 80. You're 30 levels behind, son. Okay, Dad. I'll go grind. And I'll be back. I don't really want to be around the people outside because they're so weird lately. The people in here feel nice and warm, though. I wonder why. It's like there's this optimism in here. And it's gotten stronger since you came in. Actually, I can feel people's hearts unwinding. It just has that effect. Pretty amazing. What kind of magic is that? Positivity is contagious. Wish more people were spreading that infection in the real world. I wish the people outside were like this. And just like that, they were gone. Oh, you went back out into there? You could stay here. It's positive and nice here. Good luck. Fabian.
You...
Who would have believed you were His Highness, the actual prince? I apologize for the less than royal accommodations, but try to have a good rest regardless. At this place, it's going to be the best rest. I feel like there's more rats in the hole than there was before. There was not that many eyes. They want the cheese. They got the cheese. I feel like the cheese used to be more intact. It used to be a big block. Now it's dices. Here's the intro. I don't want to get in her way, so I'll leave them alone. Are you getting ready to go to bed? To go up into the King's Rock? Fly up to the final arena of the game? And I'm like, oh, the cheese block looks different. These are things you have to notice. There's a metaphor there. That's why they named it the game. Because everybody's trying to get the cheese, and in doing so, nobody gets the cheese. ReFantazio. What does that part mean? It's up to the reader's perspective. There's something foul in the air in Guntrad. Everyone seems so anxious. Those who oppose us do so with fervor, but there are also those who believe in us. We must press on. And press on we shall. There's the tree right there in the painting. The second painting from the left. And it's red. What else is red? The entire world right now. At least Grand Trad. We haven't been outside Grand Trad since it's been red. No matter what I say, the people of Grand Trad are going to look down on you. There's times like these where your actions will speak louder than words. When they see you stand up to Luis, it'll be plain who's in the right. I hope so. But how will they see it? We're gonna be all the way up on that rock. They can't see it. There's no angles. We don't got cameras. We're gonna have to have a direct line for Batlin, and Batlin's gonna have to commentate it for us. For the people.
Oh, it's Mister.
That actually sounds really cool. I hope they find a way to do that, where Batlin can keep them updating, because, you know, when we're fighting Luis, we have to have that final scene where to defeat him, after he does whatever final power he needs and probably becomes some sort of human. We need the power of the people, because, as we were just saying, it takes more than a king. It takes the people of the country to truly form a united nation. And I'm going to need their support. We're going to have a cutscene where, like, get up, Brits! Save us from Luis! I feel it. I feel their voices. I've obtained the world. Peak. It will happen. No matter what happens, you're still you to me, mister. I'm going to keep cheering you on forever. I know. And it fills me with such confidence knowing that you're there.
Oh, hell.
Oh, hell. Everyone is filled with so much anxiety now they don't know what to do. Public sentiment is very volatile at times like this. There's still a way to win. There's still a way to win. What are you thinking, Batlin? It's so different from when you were last in Grand Trad. Everyone's staring at you with such disdain in their eyes. You must remember, you've still got people on your side, Minato. Let's do what we can. The accidental space I threw in my name really threw that sentence off. Now that period is in a whole nother line. Guys, I gotta go run out and get some supplies. Shouldn't go out right now. I tried. You can't fault me for trying. Hulkenberg? Up here, alone?
Your Highness.
And so His Highness returns to the royal capital in triumph and glory. In truth, I'd have liked to welcome him back with a grand feast. And I know if it's a feast cultivated by Hulkenberg, it's going to be the greatest dishes we've ever seen. But hold on. It might just be every dish. Because we saw she had no problems in Martyr eating those bugs. She thought it was a delicacy. Me, thank God I'm gone. Love Martyria, love you Barden. Don't love the food. And that's okay. You don't have to love every culture's food. You don't. However, the day shall come when the people too celebrate you in grand fashion. And grand fantasy? Maybe, perhaps. My spear is ever ready to ensure that day comes. Yes, sir, there's a door here.
Hold there.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't actually, you caught me. You caught me. You were right there. Friends we may be, yet I would hope you'd seek permission for entering one's private quarters. I thought it was Grievous' room. I wanted to click it and maybe feel emotional about the journey that we've had and fill me with motivation for tomorrow. There was nothing nefarious or naughty happening here. I don't... My spear is ever ready. Well, so was mine. That's why I was knocking on the door. No, you're so disgusting. You're fucking disgusting.
Hold there.
Didn't mean it. Basilio! Heisme.
Come on.
Something around there. Last time we were here, people were falling over themselves to welcome you. And the only thing in that scene that rises fear. Damn it, people. Even if Minato turned into a monster, Luis is the one making him. That's a fair bit scarier if you ask me.
Honestly.
First you were Luis' subordinate, then a false prince, and now you have awakened as his true highness. None have walked so strange a path as you. After all of this, you still mean to be king. We've literally lived on every single side. We've seen all perspectives. We know what the world needs. And what the world needs is what everybody needs, is some good rest. So let's go to sleep for tomorrow. The bed is bigger and softer than the bunks on the gauntlet room. Maybe something calling it night. You know, Nervous is like the greatest craftsman and mechanist that's ever lived. You think we figured out a bed situation? I would assume we would have like very comfortable beds. Oh god, what's gonna happen tomorrow? Oh god, rest.
Good night.
Rest well. How do you get some sleep on a day like this?
The day of the
And there's still Zorba.
which shall see the crowning.
I love the screen. What?
31 days remain.
He's saying it now. And he's giving us a deadline. 31 days remain. What's happening out here?
Who dwell in this land.
He's talking to us. Why you get so close?
This voice?
Soon, naught but 1 month will remain.
Look at Luis's face.
On the dawn of the day of the hero, the one who has inspired the greatest faith of the people shalt inherit the kingdom. I bid thee forget not these words.
The words you just said, or are you saying something else? The words you just said. Y'all heard him, right?
Expecting to wake up to such a spectacle.
You see what he was trying to tell you guys there? He was trying to tell you guys, don't vote for Luis! Vote for me! I mean, not for me, vote for my son! Am I a Nepo baby? I guess that is what royalty is. And the ideals were passed along to me. This is where it ends. Okay. Are we not going to try to go up there now? Because he just told us, and Moore just told us. So pretty much the king just told us twice. Because Moore just told us. We know who that is. And the king just told us. Same guy. He just told us twice. Now that we have 31 days remain, maybe we'll rethink our strategy here. What is Luis doing? Like, what does he do all day? If we do have time to spare, does he just, like, sit in that chair? He just aura farms? Well, he's not sitting in the chair here. I thought there's, like, some art where he sits in the chair, right? I can't imagine what he does with his time while waiting for us. This is where it ends. They're telling the gamer. The game is ending now. No.
Luis has already fortified himself behind the palace walls.
Fortified? He built some barricades?
Good thing we've got a Skyrunner. Or it'd already be over for us.
Or perhaps it is us he has been waiting for all this time.
100%.
However disturbing the world looks now, 'tis only a prelude to the deadland Luis strives for.
Sky looks proper hellish already. And with all the humans out there, it's no wonder everyone's losing their grip.
Well, he wanted a fair world where strength decides everything. Funny how that's indistinguishable.
God, Luis is literally the antagonist.
Luis who has the most support right now. And that wasn't born of deception. He broke the nation's order, and everyone knows it.
True enough. That's what got Ardell and I dreaming to begin with. Figured a world where the poor and weak get trampled on was a world worth breaking. Come to think of it, what do we all stand for, really?
I don't know. Maybe hope. Maybe hope. Maybe hope. Definitely hope. And they just so perfectly like give you just enough presence and information about Luis. Every single arc they build more and more and more, saving it for the final. Just literally the end of the game. Oh my god. Maybe hope.
Maybe hope.
A little broad, don't you think?
I don't really know what everyone's talking about, but everyone who's seen you and your friends say you're amazing. You make them really, really happy. Because, you know, you've got all the tribes in your team.
We do.
Everyone's different, but you keep working.
I feel like we're missing a few, but
you're so cool.
Everyone's different. You're so cool.
Fair point. You're quite right, Marie.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
To words, so forgive my fumbling, but perhaps 'tis a matter of standing for something Luis does not believe exists.
Yeah, the fantasy. He doesn't believe it exists. We have to prove it. Oh my god.
And you keep on working hard.
It will come true, and it's italicized.
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people.
He wants us to prove that it exists.
Page from your book.
I see now. This is surely the essence of...
Because everything that happened to him in that village getting burned down happened because the king decided it doesn't exist and tried to hide away. But if he didn't and stuck around, none of this would have happened.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches about taking the throne, it'll be awfully irresponsible to go dying on us now.
It would. So I will not die. I will not die. I will not die. I'm going to say it 3 times so it becomes more real. I almost said it 4. Let's leave it at 3. If Luis claims victory, everyone will be sacrificed in his wake. We have to prevent that from happening. Whatever Luis is doing in the royal palace has to be stopped as soon as possible. And it's up to us to do it.
Right. Thank you. Well, we'd best keep an eye on the calendar. The king's deadline was the dawn of the day of the hero, so we've got until the day before. And that won't be the end of things either. Even if people come to their senses, it would amount to nothing if Luis sits upon the throne. Personally, I think we should prioritize our main objective here. I'm sure we'd get it done, but we have to make sure we have at least 1 day to spare before the day of the hero.
What are you saying? Are you saying I could just go fight Luis and then just hang around for the deadline? How would that work? Let me just see how it works. I don't, there's no way.
We've got a few days left. So...
A few days?
It's up to you how we
I
spend.
thought we had 31.
When we set off.
That'd be a weird way to say a few
no
days.
So Luis is hiding.
Oh my god.
Here. We have to stop him. I won't accept King Luis.
Either will I. I just want to preface that before I say anything else. I don't accept it either. He shouldn't be king. But it's got a nice ring to it, right? King Luis. I mean, there's been King Luises in real life, and they weren't the greatest people.
That's...
Skybound Avatar. A royal palace of unparalleled splendor. Alas, Luis has made some drastic changes to it. Has he really? Are you asking me to go there right now?
Here's where we... All right.
Okay, I can back out. What?
Let's put an end to
Quest
this.
start. Head to the royal palace in the sky to save the world from being driven into madness by Luis. The man with his ruinous aspirations for the future must not succeed the throne. Okay. I think I know how this is going to work. Once again, I say this every single time. This can't be the end of Luis. We're not going to fight and beat Luis here. I know it sounds crazy, like, what the hell are you talking about? You're literally over 100 hours in now. It's time to accept the facts. Alright, the writing's on the wall. This is it. This is the end. They said it. The show literally said, this is the end. They're just going to freely let me explore and defeat Luis whenever I want? And there's still Zorba. When we go up there, and they're building some kind of, like I can't say any beef between Luis and Zorba because I just don't think Zorba's too devout. He's not going to change on Luis. But Luis is hiding things from him. The things that he learned when he was stalking us at the Elden Sanctum, and he learned the prince and all this information that he thought that he gained for the first time, and he was delivering to Luis. He didn't even know. Oh my god, you know what? Or no. No. Forget that. Because Zorba doesn't even know Luis is an Elder. I wonder how he would react to that. But then he already thought he was a Clemar, and being a Clemar is already just like, you're a symbol of status just by being a Clemar. Something's gonna happen with that when we go there for the palace. Maybe we fight Zorba again, because Zorba has a new magic, which you still haven't seen. We still have not seen Zorba's new magic. And then the day of the hero is when we have to fight Luis. And be crowned king. Because the boss fight literally is on the king's throne. We're going to have to defeat him and then we're going to sit down. And then it's going to look exactly... No, it won't look like that one art that they have of him chilling on the throne. Pinnacle of evil? Evil! Stop the Archmage Luis, pinnacle of evil. Look how far he's come. At first, it's like, we have to stop Luis. He's a really bad guy. Then we have to stop Luis. He's the greatest archmage who's ever lived. We gotta stop Luis. The archmage. Then we gotta stop Luis, the greatest magic user ever. He's got so many titles, they're getting mixed in my head. The greatest magic user who's ever lived. And then Count Luis Guillaburn, and then it's gonna be Luis Caradrius. We don't even know that yet. Yes, we do, but I don't know. They have to establish it. Are we gonna hear himself say that he's Luis Caradrius before the end of the game? We have to. He has to embrace that. We don't even really know his full backstory yet from his perspective, and the way that he feels about it. Because when we first fought him at the top of the Opera House, he stated his name, as you have to do when you're in a medieval setting before you fight, and you have to state your whole government name. We've done it every time we have awakened. My name is Leon Strode the Heliatus. Hulkenberg did the same thing. My name is Heikenberg Iselin. No, Hulkenberg's her last name. It was like Iselin Barcelli Hulkenberg or something like that. She had a lot of names. Forgive me. Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya Jimenez. Heisme. My name is Heisme Noctul. Juna Cygnus. Euphausia. Basilio Magnus. It's just something you have to do. He slammed his sword down before we fought. My name is Luis Guillaburn. If you live by a creed, then fight with your lives. And then the whole world changed. Everybody's lives were changed that day. A mission with a deadline has begun. To challenge the Airborne Palace. Notice how they're saying to challenge the Airborne Palace. Why are we using the word palace? Persona 5. They're saying Airborne Palace. They're not saying Luis. To challenge the Archmage, greatest magic user ever lived, Archmage Luis, Pinnacle of Evil. Now I gotta start throwing Pinnacle of Evil on it. That's a crazy title. Pinnacle of Evil? It don't get higher than that? Listen, I mean... Can I call him the Pinnacle of Evil? I mean, he's doing evil stuff, but he's a tragic character. Forden is, through and through, has evil intentions. But Forden's dead, so he can't be the Pinnacle. You're right. Depart from the Round Table and the Gauntlet Runner. There's 4 pages. What else is there to say? Due to the Magla disturbances throughout the kingdom, the entire country is experiencing dread weather. Dread. We're gonna have to burn it. We're gonna have to burn the people's dread. And I know this is how to do it. If that wasn't bad, how is even the tutorial messages are like, it's getting bad. If it wasn't bad enough, be cautious of inclement weather called Blight. Blight. Oh my god. Final Fantasy 16. The Blight. We got to stop the Blight. Hold on. Okay. The abilities of your followers and their support will be indispensable when it comes to surpassing Luis and being crowned the new king. Use this time to ensure that you'll have no regrets when you depart. Prevent Luis's destructive vision and rescue the kingdom's future before the day of the hero arrives. You're telling me to rescue the kingdom's future before the day of the hero arrives? They did say the deadline is the day before. The day before the day of the hero we find Luis, because of the day here we gotta be celebrating. And I'm gonna be too tired after I fight Luis. I'm gonna have to get a good nice rest. The Royal Palace.
So?
You need to be absolutely sure that you're ready for anything before we head in. That place has definitely changed from the last time you were there.
Smash it all to bits.
No. Everybody wasted no time getting back in the honeybee after Batlin got them out. They were hungry. And the difference between outside, the laughter outside where it's like because people are all like affected by the dread, and here it's a nice warm home. It's good laughter. It's laughter from the soul. That's that. It may appear that the world is against you. Rest assured there are many who still support you, including Maria and myself, of course. What an ominous color, that sky. It's as if it's reflecting the hearts of the people right now. It's quite unsettling.
That damned Luis.
That fiend Luis. He's not been named king and he waits in the royal palace? That man is arrogant beyond sense.
What should we do?
We cannot permit such insolence. Shall we ascend to the royal palace? Hang on.
Tis true.
I just wanted to talk. I didn't want to... I'm not ready. You got any intel?
Hey.
Do you really intend to infiltrate that giant face in the sky? You've got quite the knack for grandiose undertakings, do you know that?
Yep.
We're well aware. This is something we have to do. Otherwise Luis will become king. We can't just stand by and let that happen. I see. Unfortunately, I haven't got much information about that place. I was surprised that any of you actually had information on Luis at all. So I'm glad that you guys aren't the omnipotent observers of the world and know everything. It's not exactly the kind of place anyone could just waltz into. But there have been sightings of monsters stalking the skies around the place. Oh, because there's going to be a whole dungeon we have to get through before we get to Luis. I suppose that these days, there's no telling what kind of fiends may appear. Regardless, I'm confident that you'll be able to pull through all of this.
Please, whatever you can do.
Please, whatever you could do. You know, I'm glad that I have his support. Everybody in the Honeybee believes in us. Obviously do, because if they don't, they're going to have to hide it. If I sense a little inkling of doubt in your mind, that you support Luis, get out. We don't serve you here. Remember all the trials that you've already claimed victory over, and now that you will do the same to Luis. I place my faith in you.
It's okay.
That's right. Our past experiences have shown us we can overcome anything. Don't worry. We can do this. You want to give me some ingredients? Fish? Meat? I do need fish. We need, like, one Lord of the Lake. We need one Lord of the Lake to finish our final dish and grant us access to the ultimate dish, which will probably be a soma, which in this game was called Dragon Blood? Dragon Blood something. So you don't got any ingredients on, or intel. You don't have any intel on that flying monster. You can't get like a telescope and be like, okay, it's doing this, it's using lightning skills, looks like, and I can see some lightning, it's purple. It's purple, so that means that light might be effective. Thank you. You're good at what you do. Ingredients, monster parts. Oh, hold on. This is truly end game. They're giving you places, if you want to grind for specific ingredients, they're telling me exactly where. Learn where to obtain fish for cooking. Everything that the people, the intel gatherers give you is always things you can find out for yourself. What is he just gonna tell me, like shops that sell fish? I could just run around for 30 minutes and find it myself.
Hey!
Mama bluefin tuna, limp goldfish, brocketed koi, all these being sold by the butcher in Grand Tride. Then there's the Lord of the Lake. You want him? You have to fish him up yourself. Ah, I was really hoping. That was the one. The one fish I was hoping I didn't have to fish up. But he's the Lord, of course. So you know I'm pulling up your own catch anyway. So why not try the fishing to cool your head? Because it takes my time slot, sir. Something I don't have. Time is a finite resource. You think I want to spend it fishing? I don't even get a fun minigame to play. What's the point? I received inscribed with the information I just heard. I'll put it away so I can check it later. What about the meat? Where's the beef? Get down to Wendy's. Pita meat, Morricone meat, Monster Bone are also by the butcher and Grand Tride. He's been really stocking up lately. If there's a meat issue out there, there's not one I can recommend higher. That's it? Just that one guy? Monster parts? Well, why am I buying all this? Some women meet giants, raven, fiend, nectar, sold on Idol's Day at the stalls in Brawlhaven and Berg Island, I believe. You get gel dust for harvesting them from monsters, otherwise check out the stalls on Berg Island. Okay. He's got intel outside of Grand Tride. He's talking about Berg Island. Everything you dream eater moth and Lumi Beef by campfires. What food made with monster parts even tastes like? Not that I want to come anywhere near it. That's right. I'll buy all these anyway, because maybe there's an achievement. Maybe there's an achievement for getting all the intel. We bought them all so far. Why stop now? Vegetables? Well, maybe we didn't need to buy that one. You're looking for white peach turnip or rock beans, and the butcher and Grand Tride should have some in stock. You know there's a stall that sells red grass? It's in the same place as that butcher, at the square in front of the Grand Cathedral. I haven't heard anything about someone selling gauntlet shrooms. You have a gauntlet runner? Yeah? Wouldn't it be faster to check the nooks and crannies? In the pantry that I always check, part of my dailies. I was like, nooks and crannies? Has there been some corner that I haven't been rummaging around in? That's disgusting, though. I'm literally grabbing fungi that's been growing on my gauntlet runner. And it's just something that happens, and it has a name called, because of it, the Gauntlet Shrooms. Miscellaneous. What is this?
Hey.
I had the water merchant in the square in front of Grand Triad's got some new things in stock recently. Really? Did they finally restock on their Magla pills since losing them 100 hours ago? There's mellow milk and fragrant spices with briny salt and orga sugar. And Altabury wheat flour too. The water shop in this town pretty much has it all. We're gonna put everything in at this one shop, so you don't have to go looking around for it. I don't hear much about anyone selling Queen's Honey Jar. What I have heard though is that sometimes fishermen reel that up instead. Maybe the water shop on Berg Island has one or two stock. Why don't you go take a look? I was about to say, I know that that's in Berg Island. I remember buying it. Okay, that's everything.
See a bit of it. Want in on this?
How are you still saying the same dialogue? I've been talking to you all the time, and just like, surprise isn't Ishka here. At a certain point, the surprise is gone. If you are half as diabolical as Luis makes you out to be, well then I doubt Fabian and Marie would rely on you so much. Though I suppose the sport of the hushed honeybee doesn't mean all that much in the grand scale of things. But believe me, mate, we'll be on your side until the very end. You always let your guard down around here. Thank you. I want to know. I want this place to be peaceful. I want to know that this place is always here for me. I want to come down every time, no matter what happens. I want to come in this inn in here. Days until the final battle.
Smash it all to bits.
Maybe it's a metaphor. Maybe it's not the final battle. You know what? No. That confirms what I was talking about this palace. Of course we don't beat Louise just in the daily life. That's not how the games work. They've never worked that way before. Okay? When something big happens, it's on a specific date. You gotta wait for the deadline. No matter what we do... Did you just shush me? What was that? No matter what the palace, the final battle. Days until the final battle is 30. So you can't fight Luis. You can't have the final battle until then. Unless you fight Luis, and then the final battle is the god. Some god that's been controlling the whole game.
Smash it all to bits.
No, go inside and laugh. Don't be out here and Ever since the color of the sky went funny, everyone's been acting kind of weird too. They have a scary look on their face and they fight all the time. Mister, you become king, will things go back to normal?
Smash it all to bits.
Slowly but surely, not instantly. But we're gonna do our best.
Smash it all to bits.
On the surface, the flying castle sounds romantic. Shame Luis is waiting on the inside. Under different circumstances. A pleasure that he's inside. Regardless, are you ready to go to the Royal Palace? Hang on.
Right.
Smash it all to bits.
We gotta see if there's somebody around, and we got some side dungeons that are about to unlock. Maybe we'll go fight that Goblin King. You know what, since it's a new day, I'm probably gonna get locked again when I go down this alleyway, and he's gonna call me human scum.
Ooh. It will be
safe. Basilio's hanging out right here. They sound like SpongeBob. Who am I gonna hang out with today? I don't know.
Oi!
Oi, you there! Come on! You support Count Luis, don't you? They think all Clemars are gonna support the Clemar, but they don't know. They don't know that he's not even a Clemar. Of course I do. Luis and I have the same tribe and all. He doesn't. Well, you have to take a vibe check when he approaches you like that. You gotta try to guess on who he's voting for. Seems like he's voting for Luis. The safest option is to pretend that you are too. Good! Then you can fork over some coin then? We need some campaign funds for the mayhem we're planning. You agree, don't you? But he knows. He knows. So now he's just gonna rob you politely, instead of violently, if you were not a Luis supporter. Hey, Elder! Why is everyone doing such bad things? A lot of people are dying. Everyone says it's the Elder's fault. But that's not true, is it? Sorry, I said a lot of mean things to you before. I feel bad, so... Can you please make everyone stop? Give me an item, and I'll see it done. So surely you agree? Surely you agree that I need some coin to make peace? Maybe you've got some lunch money that you didn't know you had scrounged up? I don't know. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
What is this? What does he want from me?
Ooh.
Ooh. Smiling commenter. Wow! This guy, the whole game, has been crumpled on the ground, just talking about how shite the whole world is, and he hated the world, but now that the world is in disarray and in chaos, he's smiling.
Yeah!
Ah, what a sight! All my past tormentors crying and screaming their asses off. Destroy everything. Let it all rot. I've always wanted things to turn out this way. You finally got your wish. I'm sorry that soon you'll be crumbled back on the ground, because I'm going to save the world. I'm going to save the world. But I'm going to make you want that too. You're going to be glad that I saved it. You're going to think that you wanted everything destroyed until it's about to be destroyed and realize that life wasn't so bad. The fact that you were still breathing was enough. But I'm going to get you a place to sit. You're not going to be on the streets no more. Alright, we're going to open up a shelter.
Luis is the only one left, isn't
I'm going to use that empty house in Martyra. What do you got? It? Ornamented man.
Hello.
In that outfit. Aren't you the candidate who claims to be the prince? You possess the princely skills and I have a task for you. There's a place some distance from Altabury called Mount Volcano. Could I ask you to look for the War King's legendary greatsword there? What did you just ask me to look for? Story goes that ages ago the War King united the land under his exemplary leadership. Even the sword he carried became the stuff of legends. You're gonna let me keep it, right? It's gonna be like the best weapon for the warrior archetype. Unfortunately, I don't have any characters who use that archetype. And are all of our side dungeons here, we're gonna be like going to places directly entwined with one of the kings? This is the War King. It's said to be a stunning, awe-inspiring craftsmanship. I've traveled many leagues in hopes of seeing it. In fact, it's been 10 years since I first set out. 10 years?! It's just that Mount Volcano is a veritable den of monsters. No doubt I'd die before I found it.
Help me, will ya?
That's where I figured I might enlist someone so princely in my stead. Of course, I'll reward you handsomely, and you're sure to find other treasures there too. What say you?
I guess so.
It's hard to turn down treasure. We might find something we could use against Luis, or if not, we could sell it and buy something that is useful. What do you think? Want to go to Mount Volcano and look for this legendary greatsword? I don't have time. We can make time, but we'll say we'll look for it, and just decide if we want to go later. Let's mark it on my map. Really? You'll really do it? You have my gratitude. I shall of course prepare a suitable reward. I'm already obtaining it. It's called the War King's Hero Greatsword. Not to mention the sword's yours to keep. I just want to see it. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. Thank you for indulging my gameplay necessities. You have to give it to me.
We did it!
Nice! If we can swing it, then we get treasure and a legendary sword on top of it. Sounds kind of worth it to me. Remember, the great sword is sealed within Mount Volcano. Not Volcano. One would assume it'd be some volcano, right? But no, it's Volcano. The Edge of Glory. I need to obtain the legendary greatsword sealed in Mount Volcano. If we're in a tavern on... Okay, we gotta go back to... Oh, I gotta go to the informant in Altabury. Should know more about the volcano. Everywhere has dread. Literally a volcano. That's where you want to go? Maybe, I don't know. I wonder if we could talk to Udeni and have him change the weather from dread. What does it do? What does it do to the world? And watch out for blight. Maybe dread is just kind of normal, but blight is when the weather effects really start to kick in. Mount Volcano should be around here. Despite it being a volcano, apparently it's safe. I hope so.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Volcanoes are definitely scary in real life. They're just like a timer for the world. I would never live around a volcano. Oh, Volcano, a huge labyrinth bedrock cave formed by periodic volcanic activity. Their plans to excavate it for ore, but before they become reality, it was overrun by monsters.
This place.
I want to see what the reward it said it was. Yeah, legendary great sword? Question mark? What's the question mark? Increases my wisdom? Let's look at these social stats. Pay attention to these social stats. This is what we need. And there's gonna be relics in here to rank up Nerus.
Help me, will ya?
Just don't agree to get the better of you. There are dangerous monsters out there. Of course. We know the difference between bravery and foolishness. We'll prepare accordingly. Yes, we will.
Let's see.
Exploring our best way to head in the wilds and find ourselves a deep, dank labyrinth. Dank? Or maybe just use the Goblin Rush facilities? Anything else? Who can we rank up today? Basilio and who else? Just Basilio? Just Basilio. Barden. We knew it. We knew Barden and Brigida were both going to be unlocked today. What do you give me, Barden? Do I want to know? Or do I want to be a surprise if I hang out with you? But I want to finish everybody else, and I really want to get Yufa up. I want to unlock the Devil Summoner.
I shall...
My current eloquence. My eloquence is so low. Please only take rank 4 eloquence. I'm begging you. I truly am begging you.
Ooh.
Is it funny? It's rank 5 eloquence, isn't it? It's over. The run's over. Oh, look at us. Our new white contrast onto the red background. Oh, man. Look at the red accumulator. Okay.
What in tarnation's going on?
This is the guy we did a little chef request for at the beginning of the game.
Now what am I to do?
There's been some nasty rumors about you at the hotel I work at. I knew there could never be another prince. That kind of thing. I know I'm just a lowly cook, but I've seen how horribly people can be treated because of their tribe. Please don't let all this break your spirit.
Oh, that's what it's come to. The sky.
If they find out Luis is an Elda, they're just gonna think Elda are just like liars. Like they just lie to them all the time. Because first it was me and then Luis.
What do you think you're playing at?
I'm not playing at anything. I knew it was all rubbish when they said you were the prince. Damned human. People will tolerate your tricks for long. I feel like I talked to this guy before and he was like, yes, you're the prince. I knew all along. Your Highness. Now he knew it. I knew it was all rubbish. He's a mess right now. He can't be bothered with the likes of you. If you accumulate gifts, it'll be another blow to the country. Well, how did you just give me a memorandum? This guy's always taken his job to stand guard at the accumulator very seriously. It's like giving him purpose. I remember at the very beginning of the game, when we first arrive in Grand Trad, you try to talk to this guy. He says, "Step away from the accumulator, Elder." He's constantly switching. He hates his job. He's looking for more, so he's trying to be nice to. He assumes I'm the prince, and then I'm not the prince. He's like, I knew it was all rubbish. You never knew a thing. What did you give me in the memorandum? On the Magla accumulator. What was this? A Magla accumulator? Bonds unfettered? 5 pages? These accumulators were produced by the Igniter Consortium, the Crown Theocracy's exclusive commission for the Igniter production. They came into operation around the same time that the Regolith Grand Cathedral broke ground. The stone masonry involved in the cathedral's construction was labor-intensive beyond mortal limits, requiring scores of workers with some proficiency in magic. They probably used Paraphis for it. Unfortunately, an incident in the Nord Mines callback Grius mention, one of the kingdom's greatest sources of Magla crystals, resulted in its closure. The accumulators were developed at a national expense to prevent Igniter production from grinding to a halt. In truth, putting the kingdom's coffers towards R&D of an alternate resource to mine crystals had another great advantage for the Crown Theocracy, beyond keeping the construction schedule for the Grand Cathedral. The Church seized their opportunity to install their Magla collecting machines throughout the kingdom, artificially drawing on the masses in much the same way the royal magic does. Okay. So they're literally like sucking up people's energy and using it as a resource. And that's what the royal magic does, is it uses the energy for the people. Just like I was saying earlier, when I need them to know what's going on, because when we're fighting Luis, I need their energy for my final spell. The Royal Scepter. We're literally going to use the Royal Scepter for the final attack. We're going to draw in all their energy and cast it upon Luis. And you know what that's going to do? Luis is going to... Listen. I know that technically he did to me, but... We've had this talk about people, when they can't contain their magic, they turn into humans. We have to see it happen. It's mentioned in the narrative. It has to happen. It's going to happen to Luis. And then we're going to use the royal magic to cast it off of him and turn him back into an Elda. But by then, it's going to be too late. And he's going to see that our fantasy... Much to his as much as has been told to us throughout the game, is not dead. It's alive. And as he bleeds out, he's going to realize that it was true. Those ideals were real. It didn't have to be his way. Reality didn't have to be reality. And that's probably what he's doing right now up there. That's why the world is so bad, because he's like, sucking up energy, doing something. While it's true that the details of the Royal Scepter's function are passed down only through Ukrainian kings and are not clearly known to any outside their bloodline, experts in magic research have long secretly theorized amongst each other as to the true nature of the scepter. Oh god, semicolon. What are we about to learn? Hold on. Okay. If magma crystals naturally form in uninhabited lands, why don't they form in populous areas? The only answer that left no doubt was that something had to be constantly draining civilized areas of magma, subsequently lowering the concentration levels in the atmosphere. If that something was the Royal Scepter, it would easily explain the mighty power behind the royal magic, a power they sought to replicate by their own means. Had the Church's plot become reality, the King's authority could have very well been shattered. Because the Royal Scepter has always been a deterrent to war. Naturally, openly researching such a thing would be treasonous. It was necessary to have an unsuspicious pretext that would warrant spending numerous sums of money. No such pretext was available until the closure of the Nord mines, which granted them their wish, ensured the development of magma accumulators hit a secret aim as the groundwork for the Sanctus Church to steal the throne. Oh my god. This really was worth having 5 pages. So, these magma accumulators, the Royal Scepter, all the magma crystals we see it throughout, they only form in like natural areas away from people and away from civilization. Because the king here at with the Royal Scepter is draining the people's magma into the Royal Scepter. And these magma accumulators, under the pretense of like clearing the air or whatever they're supposed to do, they were just trying to suck up magma for the church to use against the king. Because they didn't have the power to go against his Royal Scepter.
What'll I do?
And how do you never know that until you talk to this one random guy? And get a whole memoriam entry, a hidden memoriam entry. Jesus Christ, look at that dark red sky with that tower there. Look like castle, like Dracula's castle or something. And that's just one random building. It is a deep red. This is definitely what the tree was trying to tell us earlier in the game.
It will be Lord Luis before too long.
There. I took you to Grand Trade as promised. This marks the end of our relationship. I'm just doing my job. What you lot get up to from here is none of my business. Got it? Oh, these are people wanting to take advantage of the chaos. Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna turn this city into a sea of flames for Count Luis.
It will be Lord Luis before too long.
Didn't want to let this lot in town. They even got a child with them. I heard someone slew that monster Bellica Corridor. Must be one strapping chap. I remember that name. That was definitely a side dungeon. He's talking about me. Whoever it was, I wonder if they could help things here. It's just as dangerous inside the city than outside of it nowadays. That's what everyone's been saying anyway. I happen to agree. I agree as well.
That damn Luis.
Those damned Luis sporting insurgents. If they hate the city so much, they're free to use escape for their departure. Your Highness, they're no countrymen of mine. Feed them to the dogs and tread your desert, I say.
Can hardly think on it.
I think that was the first dungeon that we ever ran around outside Tridia Desert.
You little bastard.
At first running around, it was like, oh my god, is this game open world? And I'm running around outside in the desert. Where can I go? I felt like the world was my oyster back then. Where's our salvation? Hurry, oh god, destroy this world! Calm now. The time isn't right yet, so we just need to focus on the plan. Let's hear it back. What are these two conniving? When I get the sign, I slaughter the god and open the gates. Then God will appear and kill them all. This guy's taking advantage of his paranoia, telling him God is giving him this mission, but really it's just him, because he wants to rob the place. Just so. Keep it among friends, eh? It won't be long now. In fact, I just got word that they took surrounding villages. God is gaining power. The power to offer salvation to everyone. An army may have caught on, but they hardly care. The plan's going to go ahead without a hitch.
We got a mother of all storms a brewing.
That was a lot for a little side thing. I wonder if this was related to Manahot and Katharina's social link.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Classy woman. Forgot another side dungeon.
Hey?
Have you forgot me already? I'm so sorry, miss, I have. Some people know me as the Queen of Cuisine. Oh, I remember you. I hated you. You had a side request in Martira, and you wanted something like soft, and I gave you noodles or mellow milk. And you were very rude to me before. It's like you didn't want food from an Elder. Now I suppose that title's a little presumptuous to use in the company of an actual prince.
Isn't that...
Oh right, we met at Martira. Used to be a chef within a royal palace. I forgot that part of you. Are you still on your journey to perfect the art of cooking? I'm close to that. I'm close to perfecting the art of cooking once I make my ultimate dish. I'm this close. Correct. I once again have needs of your talents. The unique point of view that allows you to create such unexpected and powerful dishes. She's gonna ask me for the ultimate dish. So you're gonna get some kind of reward for actually completing it. They're giving you an incentive or like a motivation to remind people, like, go make this, remember? I'll hear you out.
Whatever will I do?
During the course of my travels, a thought constantly crossed my mind. In times such as these, what can I cook to ease the hunger of those struggling to survive? I speak of those who cannot afford gourmet cuisine. The most they can hope for is simple fare, which fills the stomach but leaves the heart empty. Therefore, what the world needs is a dish that, while comprised of plain ingredients, brings with it a colorful sweetness that brightens the drudgery of everyday life.
Whoa.
A dish that's simple yet exciting. I like that idea, but honestly, I have no clue how to make something like that.
Lovely, that.
When I think of food that quickens my pulse, the first thing that comes to mind is a sweet flavor. Nourishing lumi beans are a must. Just grab those from the campfires. And so that everyone, from wee children to the elderly, may eat it in a comfort. A fluffy texture would be perfect. I see. So she's gonna make a dish that uses lumi beans and has a fluffy texture. Okay, maybe she's not. This sounds like something I should be able to make. Lumi beans and mellow milk.
If you have a spare
Whatever that makes. Correct. You managed to whip up a dish that seems promising. Simply return here and tell me all about it.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, the Queen of Cuisine, Soul. You have a subtitle on it. Is she gonna give me another one when I come back? Atlas? Did you design this on purpose? Do they know? They knew that the one thing that you would need to make, the one ingredient that you would be missing out on to complete all of your ingredients to make the final dish would be a Lord of the Lake. So you get this side quest to make some dish that you, just lumi beans and like mellow milk, you would have the capability to make. The rank is literally 1. It's a 1 rank, so it's not that hard of a quest to get. And it increases my eloquence, and they know eloquence is the hardest stat to get up in the game. So now they're giving my eloquence up. Finally, I'm going to get the Lord of the Lake, and then they... This is literally, they're doing it all on purpose. They're doing it all on purpose because when you talk to the informant, you talk to him and he sells you all of the intel to buy, to find out where all the ingredients in the world are. Specifically, probably for this request. So you do this, you get the Lord of the Lake, she probably has another request right after it to create the ultimate dish. And then she might increase your eloquence again. I don't know what she's going to give us, but that's exactly what's going to happen.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
No, it doesn't. Let's go in the tavern now. Incredible. Incredible game design. Different staff. Oh, the staff don't even want to serve no more. I wouldn't either. Like, why the hell am I working right now when the world is red outside? It's literally red outside, and you're asking me to go to work. I'm sick.
Oh, what a pity.
Their rumor is circulating that you're a monster. I don't believe a word of it. How could someone so young even be a monster? At times like this, the least I can do is offer you some food. Thank you. What are you gonna give me? Here you are, and please don't give up. If she gives me an ingredient needed in the dish that I need to make for that request that we just picked up. Soothing sweet bun. Okay, no, this is like an ailment cure or something like that. That would have been crazy.
I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas.
How are you in 2 places at once? Oh god, why did I stop here right right in the middle of a candle. Oh, it's brightening my screen up. Let's just drown all our troubles in ale. This country has nothing left to look forward to. Absolutely nothing. You got that right. I'll simply remain here forever. I'd rather die drowning in booze than leave this tavern. I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas. You know what they say? If you don't got nothing to say, say nothing. You got no ideas. We know that. We know that. Maybe when you get some ideas, you could... I've got some ideas. Then we might be willing to listen. But if all you're going to say is...
I'm out of ideas.
Quiet! Enough out of you!
I'm out of ideas.
I'm blowing you up in my mind right now. Ah! Another quiet him. I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas. I'm going to be hearing that in my sleep tonight. Oh, God. Just shut up!
Hey!
Well, well, if it isn't Highness. Aren't you worried being seen in a place like this? Nah. Nobody's going to attack me. That would be cool, though. Because it's honestly surprising that I can walk around. With how much people hate me right now. What if I get put into a battle? Like when you're running around in Yakuza and there's just a bunch of goons who pull up on you and they're like, hey! Ba-da-ba. Just like delinquents. Just some guys pull up on me and try to fight me. Some Luis supporters. Is Luis's following growing? You think? Everybody's a Luis follower. Look up in the sky. It's his face in the rock. Yes, quite fervently. This was inevitable. What would that Sanctus Church coming apart? When we go down the street to the Sanctus Church that's down there where we purify items, there's going to be somebody in there. Because we've been told before that there's somebody that we're well acquainted with who is coming to replace the guy, the merchant that's in there. Who's it going to be? Is Godot really just become like a little merchant? Because he's the only Sanctus member that I can really think of. I had somebody else in my mind. Who was it? There was somebody else in my mind. But I can't quite remember who it was. But I had another theory. Choosing you and Luis, it seems that more people are going with the latter. Don't get the wrong idea. I don't mean to imply anything about you as a candidate, just saying the mood in town has gotten very tense
I'm
lately.
out of ideas.
It was you. You cast the spell among them. Come here.
I'm out of ideas. 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 I'm out of ideas.
I can't see. I can't see. My vision's blurry. I'm not doing that again. This is the same dialogue that this guy had before. I'm surprised it didn't change.
Hey!
Hey! Don't act like you're a friendly guy. I see you for what you truly are. I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas. That's the situation, Grand Trad.
Out of ideas.
I don't even want to read your dialogue. Because it might be the same. Maybe it's not. This is what you see. One of my regulars lies dead right outside of my tavern. Obviously things aren't great. The city's been split into two factions. Some, like myself, are simply trying to live day to day, while maintaining some sense of normalcy. And the other group have given up completely and now just want to drag us all down with them. Neither party seems to offer much hope for the future, if you ask me.
Hey!
Don't say it. Please don't say it. Please. Please don't say it. Am I fit to be king?
You are.
Thank you, mister! Oh, man! For whatever reason, customers often come to me for advice. You know what I have to say to them?
Hey!
I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas. but I never thought I'd be talking candidly with the prince. I'm sure you saw the corpse rotting on the street outside my tavern. Let me go look at this guy, because you brought him up now in 2 different dialogue trees. He's a regular. Most assumed he was just a drunk and an idiot. That said, he most certainly was not. Oh my god, I know exactly who he's talking about! No! He's talking about the guy who used to study at the Mage Academy who would get drunk outside here. There's like, they don't know a thing about archetypes. That guy. Because he's the only prominent person who drinks out there. And there it is. It's literally at the end of this sentence. At least not always. There was a time when he researched magic and history at the Mage Academy. Then the academy was forced to close and he ended up with nowhere to go. He's a refuge in a bordel and he ended up like that. If you ask me, the one thing that this country's never had is a shortage of people whose lives are ruined unjustly. Just like his was. The country was set to collapse with or without you. It would be a different matter if you tried to claim no responsibility whatsoever. But you know, when you did well at the exhibition, that man out there got all giddy. Oh, I gave him a little bit of hope.
Please, if you can help.
I still hope for this country, he said. At the very least, I hope you take that to heart. I've got a few ideas on how to do that. Let me go.
I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas.
Where is he? Where is he? No. I wasn't able to save him.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Where? Where? This isn't you. That's not you. You're just sleeping. If you were a corpse, there'd be. Ah! I was gonna say there'd be a tarp for cinder blocks over you. Damn it! I would do it for you. He got all giddy when I was in a tournament. And now look what happened to him. Luis!
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
He's just another victim of Forden. Because of Forden burning the Mage Academy down.
Nation's going on.
It led to him to just drinking his life away.
We got the mother of all storms a brewing.
Mother of all storms brewing? Metaphorically.
Let's not.
That's not straight to. Okay, yeah. I thought I was getting blocked out for a second. Oh my god.
Mother of all storms a brewing.
I know this is Grand Trad, so like there's gonna be a lot more like things going on here. But there's so much going on. Just talking to people. And we're not even through all the areas. We haven't finished 2 areas in Grand Trad. We haven't even been to any other city yet.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Oh my god.
The deadline is?
The day of the hero. No, it was like the sentences combined to form a sentence. The deadline is the day of the hero, which will decide the next king draws near. Must settle the score with Luis before then.
Understood.
Unfortunately, Stroll, and even the main character don't have the knowledge that I do. They don't have a UI that tells them. Days until the final battle. We're not dealing with Luis anytime soon, guys. 30 days. Who's this now?
He's a menacing
Wailing Man? Oh, was he a friend? Ooh, what happened here? I can't. How did you die? You're the only Claymore who let you into my thoughts. This can't be happening. Oh, at least he's not on the road. The Gauntlet Runner guy, Gauntlet Runner fanatic.
Well, I'm not the lighter in a storm.
You! I didn't want to have to come all this way just to question your actions, but it can't be true. Someone who drives such a nice Gauntlet Runner can't be evil, can they? What are you planning to do about all this? How do you fix this mess? How do we get our city back to the way it was? You're not going to take off in that runner, are you? If you do that, I have no faith in anything anymore. Listen, I'm not going to take off in the Gauntlet Runner. Don't be swayed when I leave momentarily to do some side dungeons, okay? I will come back. I will come back. And if I don't come back in 30 days, I am dead.
What's the world coming to?
But just give me just a little bit of time. I knew it. I saw this coming all along. As soon as you stepped foot in the city, everything in this country was upended. Okay, yeah, this is probably one of the most racist NPCs in the entire game. It's you. It's all because of you. Give it back. Bring back the way things were before you appeared, when we had peace. I will. It's already too late. But those words of yours, you weren't lying, were you? You can't turn back time, can you? Why would you say that? Metaphorically? You're the only one we can rely on now. No. What would we gain from turning back time? There is kind of some time play going on. Because Moore himself is just like a past, like a version of the king frozen in time. We can bring Grius back, Fidelio. That's really all the tragedy that we've suffered. We can bring Luis back after I kill him at the end, and then he could be nice. No, you know what? There is a lot of stuff, because I'm thinking, like, well, I don't really have much motivation of, like, oh, I gotta change it, I'm so sad. There's a lot we could bring back. Stroll has his village of Halia. There's a lot. Heisman can bring back his son? Oh. No, they wouldn't do that, though. For elders be a last hope. This country must be a truly sorry state. It's all to think about, but prove me wrong, boy. Save this country.
Right.
And you while you're playing the game and it's everything is like from our world, you are kind of thinking like, what's going on? Like the world, our modern world, as in the past, and this is like medieval world. This is our past, but it's the present. There's some weird things going on. We learn as a gradual thing, even with the with humans. It wasn't some, like, everything that happened wasn't some supernatural thing that we find that the cause, like, oh my god, this is how this was created, and this is how this was created. It was literally just how all things are in real life. It was time. Gradually it happened. Nothing just spawned in. Everything was gradual. She can't help insulting us to the very end. She's not completely wrong this time. This is our responsibility. We'll have one more opportunity to talk to her. Surely she won't insult us there. If she is, then there's no hope for her.
Is it Louis?
But we'll have to accept people like her as well. We can't do what that guy at the gate was asking us to do. Just cast them all out. Kill them all. That's not the kind of king we are. Desperate believer, who you believe in, Emir Luis.
Oh, me?
I don't know. Is there no end to this madness? It's everywhere. On the streets, in front of the tavern, people watch as others are being killed. I think I understand now. This is all just a dream. And when I awake, the sky will be clear, and the town will, all its people will be back to normal. Just go to sleep for 30 days. Go to sleep for 30 days. I'll have it fixed. 31. 31 to be safe. It's just a dream. Just a dream. None of this can be real, no.
Why did this happen? Why did this happen?
Oh, the trees in the middle. They got like a central park.
Why did this happen?
Why did this happen? Do you want me to give you all the answers right now, man? Sit down. Sit down on this bench. We got a lot to talk about. Let me open more of them up for you. Browse to your heart's content. Whatever you want answers for, it's somewhere in here. I'll leave that with you. Louis supporters are starting fights with people just because they're Clemar. I'm so terrified. I feel like my life could be over at any moment. Bloody hell, man. We haven't done a thing to these people, and they've all got this grudge out for us? All on account of our tribe? I suppose this must be how the Parapists have always been treated. No wonder they're all so alienated. Still a damn mess, and for what? Huh? Now he gets to experience what it's like for a bit. Where's it at? Because at the beginning of the game, when you first walk past here and meet Brigida, there's a replica of the royal scepter. Right here. I thought this guy was going to be standing in front of it. No. Just like he's standing across the street. These guys, there's two guards. There's one on the other side of the street and one on this side of the street. And they'd always be staring at each other. And they'd be like, what's that guy staring at me for? What's he got going on? I can't shake this feeling. The soldier across the street is staring at me. What did I do? If he keeps acting like this, then I...
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
I'll go talk to him for you. What do you think about that guy who's staring at you? What you think he's up to? I'm not instigating anything. I'm just...
Think I'll forget this, do ya?
I didn't mean it. That strange soldier there. He behaved this way at the Grand Cathedral as well. Always casting his eyes in this direction from across the street. It's almost like he's got nowhere else to look. What's all that about? Ah, I know. Perhaps he's an agent of Luis, sowing discord from within. He must be targeting the Sanctus Church for Lord... Spoilers! I was just about to go inside! Godot's literally in here? Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on. What's gonna happen? I can't just walk in and he's just like silently an NPC to talk to in there. There's got to be some sort of like cutscene to show that he's there.
Oh God.
He's literally just an NPC there. I guess we don't have to have some big fanfare of it because he's put down his sword. It's all he is now. He's settled down. He's just not dealing with it anymore. He's going so because when he was captain of the warrior monks, he realized that he really wasn't helping anyone. But now he wants to be here in touch with the people to where maybe he can help. Because at the end of the day, Godot, you know, he might be on the wrong side, you know, like the enemies, and he would fight us sometimes. But he cared about the people, unlike Forden. Godot actually did care.
Ah, closure.
Closure. Oh, I cannot understand why Lord Guido doesn't expel monsters like you out of the church. How absolutely horrid. We all know the Elder Arjane Dangerous tribe is written so clearly in the scriptures, and yet both Sacrifix Forden and St. Rella have... Would you guys be open to getting a rewrite on that? I feel like if we're gonna go forward with this whole sanctism thing, we gotta change some things. Okay, the book is kind of wrong in some places.
You,
closer. What brings you all into a church? You all? Are my friends with me spiritually? I don't see them.
Did you?
Maybe me and Gallica. Godot, we should be asking you the same thing. We just want to purify our items. Do I really look so out of place within a place of worship now? Well, yes, I suppose I do. We have lost both His Eminence Forden and Rella, and now the city is overrun with Luis's rabble. I must admit, even I have come to the point where I've lost my way. He doesn't feel like he's worthy to be a part of it anymore. I dedicated myself to the protection of sanctism, but now find myself without the means to do so, and become what Rella refers to as the weak. And we were going to protect the weak too. No, based on her words, I have been weak all along, incapable of doing anything on my own. Chief of the monk army in name only. I recognize it now, and yet...
Closure, eh?
Even with our leaders gone, I still believe in God, though I know not what I can do to help. I surmise that if I couldn't stand tall with the church, then nothing would get done. Rest assured, I have no intention of making an enemy of His Highness the Prince either. From this point on, if you need items purified, you talk to me. If you require the sins of the church, I shall lend you my ear. Now then, what may I do for you?
Whoa.
Whoa, I didn't expect that. This means that Rilla's words managed to reach even someone like him. That's crazy. You saw anything new? Did you bring anything with you? I'll buy some of these. Oh, I forgot they tell me exactly what they do. Do I have anything I want to purify? 300 defense, that's good. I might look into that, but I want to check my ingredients first. I don't want to use these waters on something that I could use in a dish. Because light attack strength, I like that. Fire Beast Tarleton, that's definitely the only thing that could be used on. So let's grab it. It's only 50. I mean, go ahead. That sound. Where have I heard that sound? I know. Hold on. I know that sound. I'm gonna have to keep replaying it in my head because I can't replay it again. There's definitely been in Atlas games before. Ah, it's not coming to me. God, but I know it. But I know what it is. I know that sound. Nobody's gonna equip it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make something else just cause. Just so I can hear that sound again. Make the gold feather helm. Fire Beast Tarleton. Wait. Is that what I just made? Okay. Listen into the voice. Listen to the voice. Oh. Is this what I just had? But you can like keep changing it between affinities? Weird. Okay. Oh, come on, please, please. It's only 50. I'll just keep doing it. I don't know, but I'd rather leave it as the fire one.
Closure, eh?
Oh, for our congregation to come under threat. Closure, eh? Please stay safe. He's talking to the congregation, or is he actually talking to me? He's not telling me to stay safe. Unfortunately, I am powerless in this matter. Unlike His Eminence Ford and Orella, what could someone such as I do in this situation?
Closure.
Wow. Yeah, he wasn't like the biggest of main characters, but he had presence in the story, and then he just silently becomes a vendor here. So much so they didn't even like give much attention to it. You just talk to like the guy. If you talk to the guy who's here before, he's like, "There's someone coming in a few days. You might know him." There's a guy outside. It's like, "Oh, thank God he showed up." And you go inside, and it's him. He's there. Kind of gives it a sense of world building. Like these people, these characters they're moving. You know. They're all doing their own things.
You little bastard,
oh, you there. Heard you've been speaking ill of Luis. Mind telling me why you've been running your mouth off like that? It's just part of my job. Surely you must understand. I meant no offense, truly. Nah, I don't understand it at all. Bastards like you who talk big but refuse to own your words deserve a spot on the gallows.
Talking nonsense, you are.
We better help this guy out. He is about to be hanged. They're about to grab him. The color of the sky really is eerie. No wonder everyone in the town is so frightened. We must do everything in our power to return their lives to days of ordinary peace. I'm sorry, I can't help you. It's only 4. It's only, you can't see it, but it's only 4 eloquence. Thank God. Thank God it's only 4.
That's surely...
Give it time. Give it time.
Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
How absolutely horrid. The king. Our leaders are all lost. Every last one. No. The final word has yet to be written. Surely you heard the rumors concerning the disgraced ruins, haven't you? You're like an anime when they overhear something and their ear just like gets comically large. The ruins, you say? Where might those be? Here's my map. You wanna mark that down for me? Some believe it to be a bandit stronghold, but that's just a front. We make our way there. We are sure to find true salvation bestowed upon us from God. That's kind of like what that guy down the street was talking about when they're like, God is giving salvation and power when they were going out and robbing places.
Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
The guards are fighting Parapists all over. I mean, this is the Parapists' time to try to fight back. They're like the main people who have reasons to hate the church and the way the world is. As how Luis took advantage of that by when he got Fidelio and Basilio on his side.
Hey, you there?
So, when I was looking at my save file and I was like, what do you think my end save is going to be? Judging by the way things are going, no. That's kind of the opposite of what I'm about to say. It's not the end of it. You could probably just,
Why?
obviously not double, but I was probably very wrong in my assessment of what my final save would be.
Well, I guess that's the end.
It's gonna be a lot higher,
You there?
probably. But a new product from a recently, from a rather distant place, the almighty Panacea. I thank you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now.
I guess it's over then.
This guy who's standing by the posters is gone. There used to be a guy standing here. Maybe it's at nighttime. They said that there was a new item at the water shop. Let's go check it out.
Oi!
Oh, you old codger. You're a sanctus, ain't you? No, he's just wearing an outfit. It's almost Halloween. I'd recognize that rotten, muddied stank of yours anywhere. Insult me all you like, but the truth is you want that rotten money for yourself, and that's why you're threatening me, right? Quite ironic, isn't it? Do you want to be killed, you bastard? Then was coming to save you. Now take your rubbish and get the hell out of here.
Who did this happen? I can hardly think on it.
See if they got some bounties. Katharina wanted eloquence too, right? I hope so. The royal funeral showed us soldiers the truth about the limits of the state army. This feels like 3 times worse. Monsters going on rampages, the city's rioting. There's nothing we can do about it. Even struggling against it feels futile. But are you going to keep fighting, Your Highness? I am. Go to see the contracts. I'm counting on you, Your Highness. A lot of the guardsmen are on my side. I mean, as enemy of my enemy, I guess, because they're definitely not with Luis. Although they would just turn into his white clads, which we haven't seen any of his, like... Whenever we see Luis, because before in the Karajas he had his white clads, right? He has his little army, but we've only been seeing Luis and Zorba. It's like they've been a two-man show, but he's supposed to have a whole army with him. Oh my god, there's 3 new ones? We do have 30 days. That is a lot of days. And look at the... Who the hell is this? That's a guy! And this? Oh, like a berserker from Gears of War! Or Demos Grudge's Fang. I need to slay Demos on the abandoned path south of Altibury. The informant on the side... Okay, the tavern on Diafranco Street and Altibury should have more details.
That's a rough one.
That's a rough one. What's the difficulty rank? Much obliged to take this contract. Everyone else has been reluctant to take it. See, this place well back during a famine. A plan was hatched to save food, and it involved abandoning the people there and leaving them to die. Of course, it's an antiquated practice these days. Rumor is the resentment of these unlucky people manifested into this monster. With this creature, the Ordemos, is left as it is, it's highly likely that it will start to terrorize the neighboring areas as well. As said, if the superstition is up to you, by all means take it down. What do you think? You do it. Just take it. I knew you looked dependable. This place is called the Abandoned Path. Ordemos won't show its face willingly. You have to get to its attention first by going after the Rigopedia, a type of snake monster. The snake has sharp senses, so it reports any intruders to Ordemos, which steps in to do the fighting. They've got something of a symbiotic relationship. If you take down Ordemos, bring me back the bloodstained talent, you'll get to work.
Counting on you.
Let's do it.
The line. Okay. Not the hardest thing we've encountered. Also, when we got the quest to defeat Luis, Pinnacle of Evil, it was rank... How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's 10. It was rank 9. Rank 9 out of 10. So we know. That's another piece of evidence that it's not the final battle with Luis. We're gonna go there, and then the final quest to actually fight him for real will be max rank. There has to be a single quest in this game that is all 10. 10 out of 10 rank difficulty. Maybe that'll be a super boss. I still don't know who the super boss would be in this game. Unless there really just isn't one, or we're going through Malva. And the super boss equivalent is just regicide difficulty. You replay the game again on that difficulty. I don't even know what that does, but it has to... Surely. What would it do? Probably like you just take insane damage and you really need to play with your affinities? Or are they going to give him even more turn icons? Because hard gives them one extra turn icon. Are they just going to give him another extra turn icon on Regicide? No, surely there's more to it. Otherwise, they would have just gave it to me. The thing is, we'll need to access the forest path by land. Flying's too risky given the volatile weather in the mountains.
We'll face danger here.
Dread. Oh man, everywhere's dread. And Altabury is blight. Is Altabury going to be pink when we go there? That'd be kind of cool. Bandit Chief Sistis, fervent zealot. Said to be hiding in the disgraced ruins, what we were just hearing about.
That's a rough one.
Seems the more monsters causing trouble nowadays. This contract will require you to assassinate Founder Sistis, the leader of some religious fanatics. And by religion, I don't mean sanctism or even the pagans. This is just some nameless sect out there proclaiming death to the true salvation. So it is what that one guy at the end of the street was going on about. They believe that if they die before their world is destroyed, they'll be reborn in a different one. They say the world of today is fated to end, and dying is their only means of rescue. If they kept the delusional fantasies to themselves, it wouldn't be our problem. But now they're attacking people in the Grand Trad in the name of salvation.
Yes, but...
Yeah, that's going too far. They're no better than common bandits. Indeed. Security in Grand Trad's bad enough with all that going on, so this death cult is pushing us over the edge. Some have even started sympathizing with the ideology. While it counts, it's chaos in Grand Trad right now. So please, the say of Grand Trad, end these attacks by ending Bandit Thief Chief Sistis. Please give me eloquence for doing this. They've got their hands on a secret weapon that got killed people in mass and brought it to their hideout. They got a gun? It's pathetic that they've got such a thing under our noses, but the military has its hands full keeping the peace. Hopefully they don't try to disturb the peace. And hunting down monsters, we need you right now.
On you.
Bring me the Founder's hatchet after the job's done. Deliver that and you get
Got
it.
it.
Got it. We don't know what's up against, so probably be a good talking informant. No, they're going to turn this screen screen. Don't share the exact location.
Let's do it.
We're getting more and more dungeons getting drawn on the map now. Increases courage. That's a lot of money though. $172,000. Where is it?
Let's see here.
I knew there had to be something there. That crater? I thought it was going to be something more like... Oh, hold on. That's looking like a city. So that looked like a place where like a meteor hit and like changed the world. I thought it was going to be like story related. You'd think there'd be ruins way out here. Just what are they planning in there? Okay, I definitely want to go there then if it's going to be ruins of the old world. It's pretty far, but if we fly there, we should arrive before the day ends. And I already see another dungeon right here. Right here where this little picture is. With the mountains and the sun. There's one right there. I feel like that wasn't on the map before, because if it was, I would have seen it. Because I scoured the map looking for new locations because I didn't want the game to end. So the next bounty is going to be that location. Mordos, Terror of the Skies. I need to slay Mordos, the nest in the Manor of the Ascendant. Okay, this is what that one guy in Fort Brawley was talking about. Like, maybe you get to the Manor of the Ascendant. We're going to fly. It's a sky island.
That's a rough one.
It's a legendary threat, Oceana. Fort Brawleyhaven. They say it's like Kokosados that's lived for hundreds of years, growing enormously strong as a result. In the past, it's appeared near Brawleyhaven. Each time a delegation is formed to dispatch and kill it, but they've all failed. The best they could ever do was wound it, but each and every time it just fled back to some skybound ruins.
I see.
So it flew back to its perfect little hiding spot and no one could chase after it. Until we came along with a Skyrunner. Guess it really is up to us. Thank you. It says the city's on the verge of succumbing to total panic. In truth, the rumors about the beast are more worrying than the damage it's caused directly. The great monster bird brings plague and famine with it, they say. The plague? Am I true to that? Oh god, not the plague. It's just superstition, but in this day and age, the panic caused by such rumors can spread instantly, like flames across the parched field. The idea of this plague is adding anxiety to an already chaotic situation. A riot could break out at any moment. We've got to stop it, so where we can find this bird monster. Did you know there's mushroom-shaped rocks out in Port Brawleyhaven? See? I do, out in the distance. I just have one of those. There's a ruin known as the Man of the Ascendant. Seems that bird happened upon the ruins some time ago and decided to be the perfect nest. Lots of places anyone can get to. There's undoubtedly plenty of danger waiting for you up there, but there's also rumors of fabulous treasure. Treasure? Bring you the cockatrice crest as evidence. I'll give you the word
Okay,
then.
then.
Caucasus has lived for hundreds of years and got so strong they changed his name. We should probably pay a visit.
Let's do it.
Okay, this one's a little stronger. Increases my courage again. I mean, it's bounties. Bounties always only increase courage.
Ooh.
That place didn't have one of those symbols on it, so it wasn't even that place that I saw above. This place is on a rock, right? Ruins on top of a rock. Sure is weird, huh? We should be able to get there if we fly. We should.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Everywhere is dread. Look at this map. Oh my god. Every single place has weather. And it makes sense for Altabury to be worse because that's the home of Sanctism. And they're really feeling it right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Luis is purposefully casting it right here really hard. What about the Elden Sanctum? Only Dread. Is Altabury the only place that's Blight? Not even a dungeon. That's Blight and Verga as well. Or no, the Land of Ceremony. That's where Yuffie did her trial. You unlocked Yuffie's social link.
And right there's a labyrinth.
I say because I feel like it'd be very intentional that it's on Altabury. What about the rankings? Where we at? They still haven't taken Heismay's poster down.
Look at that.
On the left, that's Heismay's poster.
Did you?
Hey, look! The bounty hunter rankings! You're up to 5th place! We have been finishing more bounties. Katharina might be within our... Huh? She's gone. Katharina's fallen in 2nd place. That's a little concerning, considering she's also quit her pursuit of the throne. It's a tad bittersweet now, but we're definitely closing in on her. Let's keep it up. Yeah, can I really say I beat her at bounty hunting if she just stopped? Can't sprint in here. Look outside the window, it's just red. Weird, you could see. I don't know how visible it'd be online with compression and all that, but you could see the lines of the walls. It's kind of like they just kind of placed 4 walls of red outside the window to give that effect. Because obviously most people aren't... Nobody's going up to this window and investigating this window specifically. Slowly make my way over to the door because I can't sprint in here.
That's enough out of you, yeah?
I can hardly think on it.
Fool. The person who destroys the country and a human prince who can't protect it. We'll have to choose one of the two to be king. I don't even know who to be angry at anymore. What did the previous king even want? How did it come to this? Now's not the time to be thinking about that. We should be guiding the evacuees to safety.
What do I do so I can heaven so?
Presume me a great courtesy.
Luis is the only one left, option, isn't he?
Everybody's looking at they're just yelling at the oh, Batlin's here! Stay safe, buddy.
What in the blazes?
You fool prince! And you foolish candidates! What made you think you stood a chance against Luis? I'm curious. I know when we go to the other cities, we have to be seeing the candidates and what they're doing. Because we saw where Godot ended up. I'm curious where we're going to see like all the other people who were in the game earlier on. Even candidates that weren't really a part of the story at all, like Roger. I can't even remember what Roger looks like. I know the name, though. He wanted to abolish taxes. Where's he at? What made you think you stood a chance against Luis? And now you're taking the city with you in this war of yours. The city's on the brink of destruction.
Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
Oh no, they're yelling at Batlin. Guys, it's not his fault. Yell at me instead. Don't yell at Batlin. Stop it. Hey, ain't you that town crier? Batlin? Mighty strange how you seem to favor that prince at the tournament. Whose side are you on, damn Sanctus bastard?
Wait.
Now, hold on, let's stay calm. First of all, I know very well that you all hate me. I've thought about it. I might have lent the church a hand at the tournament, but in the end, I wasn't any use to anyone.
You hear me?
But let me say this. Citizen of this country, the prince is not your enemy by any means. They're not going to listen to that. Side tangent. You see Batlin's ear? That's kind of the image I had on my mind earlier when I was talking to those 2 guys, and I was talking about when in an anime when they overhear something, you get like a comically large ear that comes out. Bling. That's what I was talking about, like the ear. Bling. It looked like Batlin's ear. No offense to Batlin. Any enemy of Luis is an enemy of ours. You're just working for the prince, aren't you? Hurry up and get out of here, you damn cheat. Oh, for goodness sake. I figured this would happen, but there's really no getting through to them. And if Balin can't get through, nobody can talk. He's not going to work because he's the talker. It's what he does. His eloquence is higher than mine. I'm desperately trying to get it up right now. Balin's supporting us for dear life. Balin's a real one. The whole game. The whole game.
Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
Can't see a single good option.
You never expect it to. When he first stood up, it's just like, oh, this is just some like random guy they're going to have announcing a tournament. But no. He was a real one.
That's it. Just... Never mind. What in the blaze?
The Mage Academy guy's gone. He used to stand right here on this corner. They'll never believe you. Oh.
Well, whoever's king next.
Oh there.
No thanks.
Until we meet.
Please. I won't let it stand.
You got that part. Look, I told you so. This country is done for. All right now, I've had quite enough. When are you going to return to your senses?
Can't bear it anymore.
I'm having a hard time too. I'm tired. I'm sick of living like this.
Let it stand.
This guy's been paranoid the whole game. And if he was paranoid that things are happening earlier, he's got some real things to be paranoid now.
Please.
I think even I'd be a little bit stressed.
What in the
If all of a sudden I went outside and it was red.
Welcome.
I saw increased in red. I was like, hold on. Is he literally about to increase his price because he hates me? No, thank God. He's increased his assortments of goods he offers. Because they need to give me access to all the ingredients easily now.
Now then.
You want some trash? Here you go.
Actually,
I don't admit this openly, but between you and me, I'm tired of Luis's antics. City's gone mad, and I'm right fed up of working here. That's real. I can't blame you for that.
Damn it all. I guess it's over then.
I don't care who you really are. If you're truly the prince, please, please give us some sort of guidance. The army is completely dysfunctional. Someone needs to end this mayhem. No matter where you look, everyone's in an uproar. What's the matter with him? Tell me, oh great prince. How about you just give up and obey Count Luis already? Just give in, will you? You know you want to.
What in the blazes?
No. I don't want to.
What in
I will not. What in the blazes? What in the blazes?
I'm out of ideas.
How did this happen?
The city's in shambles. How did this happen? The cathedral's going to get wrecked. Wasn't Luis supposed to be on our side? At this rate, we're going to end up dying in the crossfire.
Nothing left to do.
Alright, they said they were selling new things at the water merchant.
What are you playing at?
What are they selling?
Quite fresh.
Wait, no, my apologies. But even I can see that. The truth is, I am too. I've added even more to my stock. What we got? Pure... Restores 100 MP to one ally. I need these. I've used all my MP items. And you're giving me 3. You're giving me 3. Mellow milks. Fragrant spice, I got 0, so we'll buy a few. Wheat flour, I'll buy a few of that too.
Fancy a chat?
Sure, we do have a lot of different types visiting my shop. Some hate you, some don't. But honestly, my only wish is to run this shop with my husband for as long as I can. And I want a king who'd support that dream.
What are you playing at?
I will. As long as I'm here, this water shop will never be closed.
What'll I do?
It's all over. Sanctifex Ford's no more. The country's already under Luis's rule. What did I even believe in?
I can hardly think on it.
Is this kid down here?
I guess it's over then.
What is there to be done?
He asked me to kill Luis last time. He's not here. Okay. We did not go into. I mean,
What is there to be done?
we'll be talking to Brigitte at nighttime, but we didn't go into the igniter shop.
Why, you little...
Well, I guess that's the end.
And then we're gonna have to go get the intel from the informant in Grand Trad. There's one intel that we got to get here, and then we can move on.
Count Luis. Hey, you there? The world belongs to Lord Luis.
But we never looked inside.
Oh.
Oh, it seems safe inside this store for the time being. One step outside, though, and the mob is ready to trample you. If I didn't have a igniter capable of fending them off, I'm afraid it would have been off with my head.
Welcome.
So many times I told you, the entire association shall support you as Miss Lycon speaks so highly of you. Those is blessed with extraordinarily vigilant security. Please browse our wares of utmost peace of mind. Okay.
Alright then.
Alright then. Hush, honey, be in. Hush, honey, be in.
Fancy a bit of him?
What do you know about the zealot of the disgraced Rumens?
Want in on this?
The leader of that particular group of bandits is a man known as Sistis. What is, he's a drifter who hails from Altabury. That bloke is motivated purely by greed, and he's got a particular taste for gold. Perhaps tossing sun out during the battle will be enough to distract them. Probably something the merchant does.
Really?
I'll just beat him up. Sounds like this will be a fight where skills that use money should be particularly effective. How about I just kill him? How about I just slash him? Other than that, he's apparently weak to light magic. Be sure you're properly prepared before going after him.
Whoa.
Despite having a bounty on his head, this guy doesn't sound like he'll be a particularly strong opponent. No. To be honest, Sistis himself isn't a figure of any meaningful significance. However, there is more to this story. The information is still hazy, but...
Just between us.
Apparently, there is something far more dangerous in those ruins. The military may have put up this bounty specifically for that reason. Well, they just don't want to, like, have to pay out more for a more dangerous expedition? So they're going to risk my life and anybody who would try to take that bounty up? A treasure seeker sneaked in there and caught a glimpse of something. Whatever it was big and peculiar, and it buzzed with an aura of lightning. Lightning. Maybe that means it's capable of using electric attacks? Besides that, you must know at least a little more about this thing. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. Whether that thing even exists is questionable. It's hard to separate the truth from lies on this subject. Regardless, it never hurts to be prepared. Do you still intend to head over there? Make sure you're ready for anything. Oh god, okay. I love hearing that laughter. Keep laughing, guys. Stay happy. Stay happy.
Smash it all to bits!
One is the... We read this, right? Yeah, we read it earlier today. Okay. Wrong button.
Alright then.
World map. Martira, Old Castle Town. And you know, after we get through all of talking to everybody and exploring everything... Oh no, we gotta make that decision. They don't show Basilio here because you can hang out with him anywhere, but... We're either hanging out with Basilio or Bard in here.
Let's go!
Oh God, grant me guidance.
There was never a horse here before. Now when I load in, I hear... Right when I spawn.
Options here. Whoa!
Whoa! Bardin really brought quite the rare bird to town, didn't he? A self-proclaimed prince who's an elder rumored to be human? Yarns seem to be more common than truth these days. But I don't doubt you. Rest assured of that. Yarns? Does that mean lies? Yarns? I would love to, like... You know, I always, like, love trying to take the words they use and you try to use them in my modern-day life. But I know if I tried to say the word yarns and use that, people would think I'm crazy. Yarns? What are you talking about? Yarns? What does yarn have to do with anything? No, yarns, not yarn. Yarns. What are you talking about? I get happy when I see you run a parked in town. Nothing odd about it. Just the sight of it makes me feel safe. I trust that feeling more than some weird rumor. You've got my support to the last.
What are my options here?
See, now you say all that. How much you have your faith in me? But then as I leave, what are my options here? Like you've got no other choice, and that's why. Chicken. Wow. That's cool.
Oh God, grant me guidance.
Another one. Oh my God, there's so many people. There are so many people outside now. Because, I mean, everybody's wanting to come outside and see what's going on. Because I know if the world was like this, I'm staying inside. Look at the castle now. Once famed painter.
Hello there.
When you become king, maybe we'll finally live in a world where people can paint whatever they like. If you do, I hope you'll let me paint your portrait. If I can, I will. That rock with the faces on it is a liar! I can't even see yours on there at all. I don't know anybody likes Luis. You're the king. You got parents? I'll adopt you. I'll adopt you right now. You're the smartest boy I've ever known. Because here in Martyr, everybody's my supporter. Out of any place in the world, this is the one where we're most supported. Look at us. They even got us up on the wall. They're looking at it. You know they're looking at it with hope, hoping that it will come and save them. Not even hope. They know. They know I'm out there trying to do something.
Hell.
Oh, hell.
Beg your pardon?
At least everyone in this town seems like they've got a new thirst for life in them. Might not be the best time to say it, but I'll say it. We made it out of the hard times, we're tougher for it. No more shaking in our boots. The hunters are helping the guards and sharing food. Really shows you that some people will come together in times of trouble.
Oh, hell.
I've made my decision on who we're going to hang out with after we're done talking to everybody. Basilio. Because Barden will always be here, ready to finish. But Basilio might have to, after today, we might have to hang out with him on the Gauntlet Runner.
The deadline is... Understood.
So we're going to hang out with Basilio.
The sky.
That damned...
Why did I do this? Hang on.
Pleasure to see you.
Why do you eat bugs? Tell me about Barden.
What's happened?
There's not many, but this town's still got a few Luis supporters. You believe how utterly ungrateful that lot is being? Where are they? But Barden and the townspeople are united in trying to change their minds. We're all doing our best to get this whole city behind you.
What do you want to know?
Do I want to know? Do you have anything? No, the informants don't really get new dialogue. Most of the time. Where's everybody plates? How come nobody's eating bugs? Oh, he's eating bugs. Oh. Wow. Okay, no, it's intentionally unsettling laughter. These people are affected by the dread. Oh my god. That's worse than apathy syndrome. People go, The jug is empty. I was hoping maybe Barden filled it up. Because times are dire and I need a drink. They even boarded up the windows. Were they always boarded up? Because maybe they want to try to... The tavern is an escape, right? People want to escape and just try to drink all the problems away. So they have to block this up so they don't get a reminder when they look outside.
Now what am I?
It's not working, though. This is definitely not the Hushed Honeybee. I was hearing the laughter, I just assumed I was in a tavern. I'm used to the honeybee where it's real. But here, it's not. The dread is seeping in. Is it open now?
Just a sec.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. I wanted to the whole game. Figured maybe now I could. Water merchant? You weren't here before. Please have every single water merchant have those same items. I'll buy some melon milk, though.
Hello there. Actually...
The land of Calendula? What's Calendula? Is that the name of the planet? Did I just get revealed the name of the planet by talking to this guy? Because I've been questioning. I know the country is Uchronia, but what's the planet? Calendula? The abundance of nature, you know. But if you know the desert, that's what the details. And our water's full of natural minerals. So you're pairing it with the milk you can buy at your town. Okay, I don't think it's not the planet. The planet's probably Earth, because obviously it used to be Shinjuku and all that. Maybe they changed it, I don't know. Maybe they changed the name of the planet.
Pardon?
Was just a sorry state, isn't it? So bad even as hunters have decided to help out the Guard Corps. We know the wastelands pretty well, so we're gonna help them with outdoor watch. In return, the Guard Corps are gonna catch all those thieves. There are more and more dangerous types wandering about lately too. But if we start acting the right way, we can all help each other. Even Barden should be happy about that.
Why did this happen?
That talk about you becoming a monster. That's all bollocks, innit? After all, you were so kind to even to common folk like me. And I take it back. Even if you were a monster, that wouldn't change how nice you've been to me. You will always have my support. Thank you. I'm glad. You don't know how much it helps me.
To do now. Oh God.
This guy's not gonna have anything different.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Now what am I to do?
Is everybody out here?
The sky.
Now what am I to do?
So foolish, it arouses great pity.
Someone who supports Luis has been putting up posters around the city. Absolutely deplorable that this town would put forth someone who'd been an ally to him. Aye, where the hell are they hiding? I thought everyone in this town was for His Highness. Where are they hiding?
Humans.
I figured Luis supporters, they'd be kind of more aggressive and, you know, they're not going to hide away. But maybe they will. They can only do that with the safety of numbers. Did you hear? That boy who solved those kidnappings around town. Apparently he was a human. Yeah, that's true. I wonder if Lady Joanna was just being used by him. The other do bring calamity with them wherever they go. But that boy's also the one who brought peace to the town. So what are we meant to make of all this? Oh.
What's the world coming to?
The fairy's back.
Beg pardon?
Everyone's only prattling on about how much Barton loves this town. Just how is he able to work as hard as he does? I find it a wee bit suspicious myself. Something's going on there. I'm sure of it, just like how it was with Lady Joanna. Should try trusting him a little. Listen to you. What a nonsense. Just for nupties and the liars that con him. I can't trust him, no. But I would like to try, I suppose. Catherine's still got her posters up here.
I think...
Which makes sense because there's a little corner that, you know, not many people go by here, so it's just kind of, people aren't going to see it. They're not going to remember to take it down. Cranky fairy. A fairy that's cranky?
Okay.
No matter where I go, the vibes are so bad I end up in a terrible mood. And everyone's so weird. What's up with them anyway? They'll all get back to their normal selves soon, though, right? Totally.
Just like that, they were gone. I think this is where we found the first fairy. That's not Galaga in the game. I really thought they were like collectibles or something. I was like, what's going on? What happens when I find them all? I'm thinking now that maybe nothing will become of it. They were just kind of going out, doing things that they needed to do.
I guess it's over then.
When I try to speak, my words get stuck. Makes people not want to waste their time with me. You can? But even so, Barton still spoke with me. Anything troubling you? He asked. Wanted to hear from a parapet like me, who knew he was the friendly sort. He's a bloody good man, Barton is. He is.
Why?
And he's went through a lot.
What'll I do here?
I'm really curious how it's going to end out. Will he stay for the town? He has to.
I'm in trouble now.
Why did this happen?
Too many conversations around me. Started seeing him here in town too. Luis back in ourselves, I mean. Suppose they didn't learn from the kidnappings that you want to keep calm on times like this.
Ridiculous.
Damn right. Just why the hell is anyone in this city believing some ridiculous rumor about the prince being a monster? We know better. We remember the young man's name, and we remember him there with all his comrades at the Visca Alba. So, the same goes for his kindness, saving a little town like this, not turning his back. It's him, all right. He's the one who's truly fit to be king. You got that right. I'll not speak an ill word against that young man, even if it makes an enemy of Luis. We stand by the laddie till the end, eh? You can? I think people are supporting me.
Why did this happen?
Martyr must really not be very big. This whole town seems to be behind me, but I'm still 1,035 in the rankings.
Yeah.
Wasn't that nice? Your Highness? Looks like the city's on your side. Found him. Found where the Luis supporters were. I figured he'd just be on X. The everything app. Twitter. What'll a puny little town support do for you anyway? Way to waste the Lady Joanna's life. Har har har. Har har har.
Oh, any one of them will do.
Whoa! I know now's no time to bend your ear, but I did drink with Barton for the first time in a while. He said how keen he was to have your backs all the way to the end. I need it. Seems the Luis supporters are raging about town, and Barton said he'll try to get through to every one of them. He's not just cracking heads, nay, that's not his way. I've known him a long time, and this new Barton, well, he's quite sound, yeah? Barton with that new determination, I can't wait to see it. And honestly, he has changed. He has changed because we couldn't hang out with him before, but now something changed with him that we can now. So it's actually very different.
Hello there.
Your Highness, maybe I should have listened when I asked the tavern keeper about Barton more. Thanks to you. We haven't seen too much of a dip in public order. We still got the old Luis supporter inciting unrest, but it's nothing the Guard Corps can't handle from now on. Yeah, there's only just this one guy right here, and he described him as a loyal Luis youth. He's a youth. He's got some growing up to do. He doesn't realize yet. But he'll learn.
We ought believe in him.
Oh, this is so nice. I really need to take all this in before I go to Port Brylehaven and start getting insulted again.
Hey!
Hey, General Barton's in high spirits. Wants us guards to work with the townsfolk, helping each other make it through this bloody awful time. General really knows how to have faith in people. It's a true talent of his, don't you think? We're depending on him. Oh, you didn't have to tell me. And for my part, I'll give everything I've got for the General and for the city. The next part's up to us. You saved our home, and now we've got to make it count. Jesus Christ, the sky is so terrifying. Every single one of these guys is so brave because this sky is too much. It's too much. Probably someone set fire to it not too long ago. I wonder if Barton's okay. Did that happen off screen? Or was that a long time ago? You wouldn't know from looking at the sky, but this town is otherwise nice and calm. Oh, thanks to you, mate. No, I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it. This is a fantastic place. I love being here. The reason this town still got orders, all because of the peace of mind that we got from you saving us. We know you'll beat Luis, and that lets us live each day earnest and true.
What are we to do?
This guy gonna give me an item? He always gives me an item every time I come here. We've put every guard we have across town in Kriegante Castle. We must stand a chance against Luis, but we're doing what we can. The city supports you, Your Highness. As long as you're here, we'll ensure your safety. And though it's not really much, I like you to have this. One Martyrian's way of saying thanks. Miraculous mead. That's actually a crazy item.
What are we to do?
Isn't that an MP item?
What now?
It's a bead. It's a miraculous bead. Bead chain. Fully restores HP to all allies. Oh, this might be the best NPC. I'm gonna have to do an NPC ranking when this game is over.
Please.
Rank 1. Kriegante Castle Guard Gate.
We ought
He would always give me hammers and meads. This is all around the best guy. Oh, let me suck up my Magla. What do you want? And again, the guys with the rock's all about business. Everyone's so nice, but when you talk to the guy manning the rock, yeah.
Hang on.
Like you don't. Do you really have to defend the rock so seriously?
Isn't that?
It's probably indestructible. I'm surprised at all you're not being recognized anymore. It's like Luis is the only one in the running now. He's the only one there. I guess the reason second places and third places aren't here is because they just don't have enough support to even be that big. They're all just like little tiny pebbles that we can't see. Still, we're the only ones who could stop him. A twisted world built on people sacrificing each other will never stand by and let that happen. And if they did put second and third place, then Luis wouldn't have been able to be the only one in the king's eye, and we wouldn't have been able to have that metaphor of the king being forced to see the world through Luis's eyes. I mean, sometimes you just gotta follow the rule of cool.
I'm in trouble now.
So that's everything here? Yes.
All right, then.
It is.
Where to?
Port Brylehaven. Okay. Fun time's over. Nobody's gonna like me here.
Let's go.
Maybe the gold beetle guy. I might have some things to give him.
This weather.
It's weird hearing this music, even though the whole world's kind of changed. Will they change the music track ever? Usually when the world's changed at the end of the game, there's like a change to the soundtrack. Here's Roger. I didn't even, like, if I didn't see you right in front of me, I could have never described you in any way of what you looked like. But just seeing you, I knew it. I knew it at a glance. It was you.
Indeed.
Hey, looks like you're still in one piece. Still planning the fight against Lord Luis?
What?
Lord Luis? You were a candidate, weren't you? Why are you taking Luis's side? With the way things are, what other choice is there? I just want the free country I dreamed of. Well, he thinks, because his whole thing was abolishing taxes. He didn't want no taxes. If Luis destroys the world, he can't pay taxes. Unless, of course, you know how to make that happen. But you don't. Do you? Only Lord Luis is powerful enough to make my ideals into reality. Don't you use the words ideals in reality for your petty dream?
The weather is dreadful.
We got the mother of all storms a brewing.
Another dog. What? Is that Hector? It's like baby Hector. Did Hector have kids? Do you have puppies? And now with the context we have of Melancholia now, is Glodell is really fucked up. What he was doing Hector with the collar that he had around him, with the Melancholia collar. It's you. I think I would be able to meet His Highness the Prince. Huh? Hey, wait, that dog! It's Glodell's. No way! You know this pup, then? I picked up the sweet boy while he was in a bad way down the harbor. I'm not gonna read the dialogue yet. The collar he put on him after Glodell died, it probably got taken off. And he wasn't being poisoned with all that melancholia anymore, so he probably reverted to the normal size. Isn't he a monster now? I might have to click this one because I want him to talk about it. I want to make sure that he talks about it. You have a good eye. Yes, I can just see the signs of melanchalization, but don't you read to none. I studied at the Mage Academy. Wow, you stumbled on the right guy. They can make a movie out of this. Hector and kind old man. Is this the beginning of Koromaru? This is the backstory? I've taken all the appropriate precautions to keep the maglet from having negative effects on him. You're sure? Well, as long as you're confident he won't attack you. Attack? Don't be ridiculous, he's a gentle soul. I'm sure his previous owner loved him very much. Funny way of showing it. Melancholia collar? Poison collar? That literally put the depression collar on him?
It was all in vain.
Normally I try to reunite him with his real owner. I'm stuck with some people, old fella like me. With the world as it is, I fear the worst. I'll do my best to care for him all by myself.
I see.
Yeah. A lot happened between us and Glodell, but none of it was Hector's fault. He's just an innocent dog, and we'll have to atone for what we did to him someday. I saved his life. I have to atone for what I did to him? Maybe just because we fought him. We fought him. I didn't want to focus him. But I did end up killing Hector before I killed Glodell. I don't know if that wasn't possible. It'd be crazy if that was possible, to not kill Hector first. And there would have been different dialogue here. But he's definitely smaller. I mourned this dog. I thought he was gone. If Hector survived.
What now?
Is there a chance? Is there a chance? Please. Please, I need this. I need this, please. It was off screen. You know the rules. I didn't see a body. Meanwhile, I literally killed Hector with my own hands, and he's here, right in front of me. Everything's getting really, really weird around here. But it's alright. We know you can fix this, mister. My friend, he's got little music notes. My friend, my mum, my dad, and everyone in the neighborhood are cheering you on, mister. You can do it. Well, he kept his promise to us. Let's make sure we live up to his expectations. Oh, is this the guy? The kid. Not a guy. Is this the kid that I gave him like a gift to give to his friend's birthday? I think so. So we got some people cheering for us in Port Haven. This is the lady who was always like, oh, like looking at the candidates. Truly, Lord Luis is far lovelier than Milo. Dude, last time I was talking to her, I was like, you need to start looking at Luis. Because if we weren't looking for the most beautiful man, now I'm not, who am I to judge, you know? I'm not saying like I have an eye for those things. But I think Luis would probably, If I was thinking that way, maybe I would my eyes with that perception. I'd be looking at Luis. I'd be looking at Luis. His burning ambition fills me with such passion. When I look upon the sky, knowing it was Lord Luis's creation, I suddenly feel so romantic. He'll never know you exist. She sees like a deeply romantic red, like red roses.
Oh, what am I supposed to do here?
Why are the flowers are emanating normal magla? Like life still blossoming even in these horrible conditions.
What am I supposed to do here?
And looking skyward. This guy's still talking about the tooth monster since I talked to him last time. Really? Okay.
Why did this happen?
For God's sake, bloody hell is the king's face if they weren't bad enough. Nothing but red, far as the eye can see. What comes up next? Piss yellow? I'll try not to make the sky yellow when I become king. I hope so. Bloody hell, this guy's gross.
I can hardly think on it.
I'll make it poop brown. Poopy brown.
Hello.
I'm getting the dung ending.
Maybe we're doomed.
Like Elden Ring, the dung king ending. Don't you like turn the world into poop world?
Oh.
When I'm king, the whole world will become poop.
Incredulous.
Ew. I'm done with this bit. It's disgusting. This is the end for the churches. This is it. The sanctors just abandoned their beliefs and made a run for it. Where's the sanctity of the church refusing to help people in need? Those hypocrites ought to change their name to the Corruptors Church. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Incredulous. Just can't believe it's true. Oh, God.
Luis, you standing in front of the church. You see them. You see them hiding from him, right there. Luis, freed us from our bonds. The voiceless shall at last be heard. It's our turn now. Sound like I fought you all the time. They'd always say that. It's our turn now. No longer will we be denied our money, our power, our freedom.
I can't believe it's true. It will be Lord Luis before too long.
I was dodging banana peels. Oh! And I just ran straight into one.
It will be Lord Luis before too long.
What's the world coming to?
Man, these kids look so sad. They're just doing nothing.
Oh, damn.
It's always my worst predictions which are cordial enough to come true. City's chock full of Luis supporters. I can understand you don't trust the prince, but that doesn't excuse mindless violence.
Just can't believe it. I'm just...
Are you live it? I'm not sure if it was like this before. Maybe it was because it just looked more. It looked more normal with blue color scheme. Or the water balls that were made of magla, always spiraling up like that, like distorted, like the water is coming apart. Oh God, what happened here?
Why did this happen?
Ah, this can't be happening. Why? Who did this? I'll never forgive them. Never. Open your eyes, please.
Oh, cleric. I would if I could, man. But I just bought these bombs of life, so I gotta use them in the right moments.
What is there to be done?
I can hardly think on it. I'm just incredulous.
How exciting!
Oh dear, oh dear.
Need you a shopkeeper?
Well then.
You sold the accessories, right? No thanks. What about this water merchant? Okay, let me go.
What do you think?
This is not the wrong guy. This is wrong guy.
Welcome.
It's a barge. I have water for you. What do you got? Nothing.
What is it?
Okay. Making sure these guys don't have new dialogue.
Good, innit?
Yeah, he's just talking about like a normal monster, buddy. We got new problems. That problem might have been solved a long time ago, but we got new problems.
How did this happen?
Hey, Prince, you better stop opposing Luis. I'm saying this for your own good. I'll thank you for your consideration. Do yourself a favor. Just throw your load in with someone strong, so you can live an unremarkable life. That's what I've done, at least. How has Luis helped you? I'm assuming you're referring to Luis. How has he helped you personally? That's right. He hasn't. Not at all.
Why did this happen? Why did this happen?
Why did it happen? Why did this happen? I'm a soldier. It's true I'm scared, but that kid looks up to me so much, and I won't let her down. I'll protect the peace of the city. I won't let them to disturb the peace. Good soldier. He's always talking to a kid, and the kid's like looking up to him. My job is to protect the city, whether it be from thieves or beasts. But lately it feels like I've been protecting it from his own people. Makes me wonder, who am I truly defending when I raise my weapon? Can't imagine all those young soldiers he ever imagined turning their lances against their own. Man holding igniter? What are you doing with that, sir? Alright, I scored some black market igniters. I think of a target to turn over for me when my mates arrive. I feel like I should kill you. Right now. Preventative measures and all that. The butcher, the armor shop, the general store. Oh, and the recruitment center. Those wankers have plenty of coin for bounties, right? But I just pick you up with my archetype, and I just take you right over here. I'll turn you in. They're not gambling here anymore. Nothing to gamble on, I suppose.
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Am I the only one who wants to say I told you so? I knew he was a threat. I hope you all realize now what a dangerous menace he is. Look around. The city's full of his unruly followers inciting riots. But damn it, when will this madness end? Between this turmoil and the king's magic, we just keep getting wrapped up in your crony's troubles.
What can I do?
If only we could just be our own independent country. That's just an idle dream. Is that what we're doing? We're gonna make all the big cities their own countries? It certainly is. We can't just pretend this is someone else's problem at this point. We must be resolute to denounce Luis and all he stands for. Luis supporters are undeniably a threat. We've still got His Highness to fight against them. And people believe in me.
Well, I guess that's the end.
There's a surprising amount of people that believe in me, considering my ranking. Considering I'm one who hath lost everything. This guy would always call me an elder right here. What is he gonna say now? I'm human? You gonna call me dirty human scum? I'm rooting for you, Carlos Elder. Did he not get the news? He didn't get the news. Because that's the same thing you said last time.
You little bastard, you.
Gareth! I've sold all the igniters already, so no point in arresting me now. Let me go! You were distributing illicit goods. You threw the whole city into chaos. I think I just talked to the guy who we sold them to. Goddard!
So it's you.
Oh, it's you. I heard you save Rhode Island from the threat of the Dragon God.
What?
You're that candidate, aren't you? How'd you hear about the island? After losing in the tournament, I took off on a solo journey over the ocean. I had no destination in mind. In fact, I was prepared for that to be the end. But then, I encountered a boat of people from Virga Island. Those gentle young Mostari encouraged me and escorted me back to this port.
Right.
That's when I heard the story of how you calmed the Dragon God. Seems I haven't given you enough credit. There are kind and principled people among today's youth too, aren't there? And Prince, I wish you the best of luck. Thanks. You certainly mellowed out compared to before. But we're glad to have your support either way. Yeah, he came around. I'm really curious if things work out differently for these candidates, depending on who you path to and fight first. Because I could have went somewhere else and fought a different candidate when I fought Goddard.
Alright then.
I wonder.
Let's go!
Humans.
Louise,
Humans?
I could see it.
Oh, I could see it.
Please?
Oh, okay. We got another request right here.
Hello.
Well, good idea way to talk to a story like me. Hi, and my plug lad.
Grand, innit?
You've piqued my interest, so let me share something with you I picked up at a tavern. There's an old structure called the Forsaken Tower north of town here. A second quest in the Forsaken Tower? It's teeming with powerful monsters, and none who step inside have stepped back out. I've been there. There's 3. It's not the same one. There's 3. I heard there's 3 such towers in the world, and apparently the number itself isn't insignificant. Anyway, to look at you, an elder with fairy in tow, you wouldn't happen to be the hero who saved the island, would you? Guilty.
Now what am I to do?
In that case, I think there's something in particular you should hear. Consider this top secret. Apparently there's some sort of legendary monster at the top. I've heard it's got something to do with a trial for obtaining a forbidden power. A forbidden power? That's about all I can tell you. Anyways, look into it as I survived to tell the tale. Considering you dealt with the Dragon God and saved our island, if a forbidden power is real, I'd want to go to a hero like you. But not that the chief would agree, so I'll leave it to you to see
Cheers,
if it's
eh?
I want to dive a little deeper in the trial, try the information I got a lot of information.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Almost max rank? Trial of the Dragon? What did I just stumble into?
Please, if there's anything you can do.
The more you risk, the more you stand to gain. I should hope. I'll be stepping off now, though. Best of luck out there.
All right.
A forbidden power and a forsaken tower. Fun. Shall we check it out? Yeah, I'm curious. What do you mean I get a forbidden power? What does that mean?
Why did this happen?
That sounds like a big upgrade. Like, what am I gonna get? An archetype?
I'm out of ideas.
I guess it's over then.
Did I just... That's possible? The detail! Out of my way. I can bump into people when they walk? I'm 100 and... 6 hours in, and I've never known that. Keep going. Oh, want to go for a swim? Want to go for a swim, pal?
I guess it's over.
Come on, come on. I really thought these people just were kind of ignored everything. You know, they were just on their walking routes. Wow. Where'd the other guy go? Oh, he walked up the stairs. I'm kind of curious to what their full walking path is. If they're just going to walk in a circle, but I don't want to ruin my immersion. I want to imagine that they have their own places that they're going to.
So that's what it's come to.
Julian has had his posters up around here until recently, because his time came and went. None of the candidates left can stand up to Luis anyway. All the tournament brought us to a living hell.
The sky. Why did this happen?
And Julian used to be over here,
Down to Louise.
but he's gone. Damn. Now everyone in the city's starting to look like an enemy. We've enough soldiers to restrain them for now, but who knows how long we'll hold the line before they break through.
Down to Louise.
It's down to Luis. Oh, they're trying to break into this building. Unfortunately, just as in gameplay, when a little bit of debris blocks your way, you just can't get close enough. You can't traverse past. It's an immovable obstacle. Everybody's got to learn eventually. Loveless's poster still up? Born of every block, a flag in every hand. The next round's on Loveless. What was he thinking, trying to become king with a slogan like that? I thought he was thinking. On the other hand, he did make it to the tournament, so you can't run him off. Huh. We've seen that poster before.
Down to Louise.
A monster! Get back!
Monster? Oh, he's talking about me. I'm the monster. Well, that's not nice. I was happy. Happy I could root for someone, and for it all to turn out like this. If I knew I'd feel this sad, I would have never gotten invested in the first place. Oh, I don't say that. What about the time we spent supporting them together? Wasn't that precious too? Don't give up. It's not over. We have to see this through the end.
Get back!
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Damn it all!
Caden, Lena, Caden.
Now, since I heard that your Gulliver took over in the sky, all of Caden Workshop is behind you all the way. But just be careful. Seems like a lot of candidates who dropped out had chosen to support Luis. Even here in the city, they were chanting things like, "Glory to Lord Luis" with their followers. With the city in such a state, I imagine it's hard for you to carry on, but I hope you won't give up.
I won't. There's too many people depending on me for me to give up.
Down to Louis.
Please?
God, it is so dark.
I guess it's over then.
Damn. I've never seen riots like this in the city before. Even when the whole damn world went to hell, Brawlhaven folk always supported each other. That's why I loved it here. Different.
Oh my dear.
I had previously heard some unpleasant rumors about you, but now, after seeing who you really are with my own eyes, I believe in you. Please, you cannot fail. I will do all that I can to offer you my support.
So, whoever's strongest gets the crown.
Can I go to sleep here now? They didn't let me do it last time I was here. I want to be the only person in history who slept in this bed on this specific day. Damn. This close to greatness. This close to the history books. And it might be a minor feat, but it's still mine.
So,
alone. I would have been the first person in history.
The sky! Weather like this, no telling what, lad.
Louise, I could see it.
Humans.
Louise, I could see it.
I beg your pardon, but you have business with me?
This lady would always be so bothered when I try to talk to her. She'd be like, "Be gone. I'm partaking in my meal. Be gone." From that day that tournament began, I knew trouble was brewing. The diversity of tribes, religions, and cultures in this country was never something Forden could have suppressed with force. Even the food in this establishment is rooted in a culture that cannot be replaced. This diversity is a country's essential endearing asset. Does His Highness the Prince understand how invaluable it is? What about Chinese food? We can still have that, don't we?
What more can I do? If Luis wins the crown, what will become of us?
Why not accept it already? Once Luis becomes king, all the hooligans in town will finally shut up, right? Then we can go back to our old lives, right? They really think he's just gonna, like, become king and govern them, like...
Hey, mister!
Hey, Mum, can we go home? It's not safe out here, and you drink too much ale. Would you shut up?
Horrible mother.
I've hardly drank anything. Besides, nothing matters now anyway. Mum, stop. You said if we're not quiet, it'll be eaten by a go-born, didn't you?
I remember that conversation they had. I remember exactly. Sky Monster's gonna come and eat you. I remember.
You are.
You are.
If Luis wins the crown,
Oh, she's got a problem.
what will become of us?
I can help her. Eloquent tavern staff. If I help you, can you teach me? Can you teach me some eloquence? Why, young man? Or rather, you're the prince now, aren't you? Good to see you again. But between you and me, a lot of the Luis supporters come here now. Never seen so many drunken brawls. Sorry as I am to say it, not sure it's wise for you to be here. But ma'am, you have a squiggly above your head. I have to help. I have to help. Please tell me how I can. Is it just a sign of your mental state? I could usually... Alright. Who do I need to kick out?
If Luis wins the crown,
Where are they? Where are they?
Fancy a bit of info?
I gotta buy something. The Forsaken Tower Trial. What is this?
Hey!
Hey, I heard something's happening at the Forsaken Tower. Do you know anything?
Want in on this?
The reckless type, are you? Yeah, I like that. Unfortunately, I don't have any reliable information. But how about a legend? The trial to obtain this forbidden power apparently to pass. We have to fight a ferociously mad bastard of a monster. Long ago, a traveler returned from the tower and told this tale. According to him, the monster in there is an enormous beast unlike any in this world. It takes any attempt to ward against its attacks as an affront, and the devastating blow and retribution is a terror to behold. And that's all I know. No mention of what it looks like or anything. Might just be a little bollocks anyway. Anyway, no one believes such fairy tales these days. But it's true that something unusual is happening in that tower.
Come again anytime.
Anyway, that's all I got. If you want to find out what this trial is really all about, you have to go see for yourself. Why did you even just tell me about it? Any attempt to ward off its attacks as a front, and the devastating blow and retribution is a terror to behold. So he really does have, like, the mechanics, right? Like the anti-cheese mechanics, where if I try to put a barrier on and resist him, Is he gonna like Maggie Dolian me? Is that what I'm hearing? Because this was a max rank, like almost max rank quest. So we gotta. This might have to be the last one we go to. Get as much experience as we can.
Want in on this?
The Man of the Ascendant is another of these places with fancy names. You can't get there without flying, so who knows who the hell built it. It is nearly unapproachable. Most folks forget it exists. However, recently I had a creature with a bounty placed on it fled there. That'd be Kokomordos. You heard of Kokosados? It's similar to one of those. Like Kokosados, it prefers its prey soft and squishy, so it'll try to reduce your defense.
Just between us.
You better prepare ways to harden your defenses and use them often. Thankfully, it's also weak to ice. As long as it doesn't come down from there, you're the only one who can defeat it. Good chance to show off, don't you think? Go back safely, you'd better tell me how it went.
Come again, Eddie.
Best of luck, friend. Well, I'm always, no matter the battle, my defenses are always increased.
Nice.
Oh, wrong button.
If Luis wins the crown,
All right, then.
what will become of us?
Okay. Arena front wharf. Do I have the gold beetles for you?
Hey there!
I found some. Do I have enough? An excellent gold beetle delivery. This will be a great boon for my research. Here's what I promised you. Flame seal corselet. Its armor said to be impervious even to a dragon's flame. Well, I've never worn it myself, naturally. Again with the dragons? You're an expert on them too? Not just bugs? You should say things too loudly. The country tries to keep the very existence of dragons a secret after all. Who is this guy? Or since you've been such exemplary assistants, perhaps I should tell you a story sometime. He's been tricking us. We first found him in the belly of the worm when we were going for Heismay. He wants gold beetles and he's researching bugs? He just thought it was a bug? No, he knew that was a human. He's researching humans. So gold beetles hiding out there. If you find any more, please bring them to me. What are gold beetles then? Why does he want them so much? He's going to reveal something about gold beetles when we give him the last ones. Got another 8. Making 46 in total. I'll give you this dragon's fall in exchange.
Understood.
Oh, I want that. If I need more, I'll bring it to you. My old eyes and joints, I simply cannot catch them myself. I'm counting on you. I wonder how many people like get all the beetles. If it's easy to do or not.
What now?
What is this flame corselet? Even a dragon's flame cannot damage the material that his armor is made from. Nullifies fire. Resist slash. What do I have on now? Magic plus 6. Magic plus 7. Well, let's get it. But I hope that doesn't make that one boss that we were just reading where if I negate his thing, he's just gonna like kill me. I want that sword though. That might be my ultimate sword. With that sword, I could easily defeat this ranked Colosseum match that I got stuck on. Oh, that sailor over there. Wasn't he a regular fighter at the Colosseum? I think I recognize the purpose too. Should we run? So when he's dead outside the Colosseum, then it's scary. But if he dies inside the Colosseum, it's entertainment. Okay, no, I see. I see. I killed you so easily. When your mate died, you just looked down on us and laughed. Or no, hold on. Were they talking about this guy? He just... No, you're talking about the person who fought at the Colosseum was dead. I was thinking maybe that guy killed the fighter who started killing people. Speaking about the Colosseum, let's go in. Fortunately, I don't know if we'll be able to spend a time slot going there. We have to be efficient. Yeah. Well, even when we go in, the colors are going to be changed.
All right, then.
Okay.
Where to?
2 more. And Virga Island's not even that big.
Let's go! Hey, mister!
Maybe one day we can all make gauntlet runners here, right here on the island. If I had a gauntlet runner, I used it to go places like that big city, Grand Trud. He's working on it.
Hello.
Hello. Our chief didn't become king, but his actions did lead us to meet you. With your help, we have a chance of realizing the ideals we all hold dear. Where are they waving to? Norris ain't in there. With the sky the way it is, should I hold off on fishing for a bit? The island will be okay without my catch. Don't worry, we're not as weak as we used to be. We will endure. You will. For if my name isn't... Will.
If I may.
If I may. I'm glad to see you safe. How are your comrades? Even now I'm not worried. You taught me that if we just cooperate with each other, we'll find a path forward.
I believe in you and your camaraderie. 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 Power bonds.
Yeah?
Gorgeous turmoil. Let's do what we can to ensure our island doesn't share the same fate. It's strange. So recently I never would have thought that way. That's exactly why I'm glad outsiders came to our island. Such a nice song.
What to do?
You know what they should have done? Once the world became red and filled with dread everywhere, they should have kept the same music, or made it like slightly off key. We're like it'd be weird, like that would have been terrifying. Honestly, I can see why they wouldn't go for that, because then just even running around here would be so unsettling. Like I'd want to get in the Gauntlet Runner as fast as I can. Look at this view. Terrible to behold, isn't it? I'm going to spread the word that you're a worthy candidate. It's slow progress, but I'm doing my best to change things for the better.
It's terrible.
I used to love the view from here, but the red sky really ruins it. We have so much to save this village, so we can't let all that effort go to waste. We gotta fight for these people too. So many things to keep track of, to know every single thing that you can interact with, and to change the dialogue of that specific thing. Upset fairies. Fairies are really coming out. A lot.
Hey, the sky's red, the air is awful, and the people are weird. This is a total nightmare. Agreed. As far as messes go, this is the messiest. Though, I guess there's at least some people who haven't succumbed to the anxiety. Hey, man-child with fairy. You two sure get along, don't you? That's it. Oh, I remember now. When I saw them on the island, I kept getting this feeling, and it just hit me. Remember the story about the king and queen? They're dead ringers. Build a story, the man-child would be the king, and the fairy is queen. Ugly... what was her name?
Gallica... Because the legend, they were talking about the legend of like the hero king and his fairy companion. And obviously that's us. Was Gallica literally like, because we're the king, is she really the queen?
Beats me.
Just metaphorically queen. Not a literal queen like my mom. The hero king is somebody different.
Yes. Now then.
The Drago's presence in the one destined to slay dragons. Your rival on our island was fated. Even now, Lady Youth is fighting with you against forces that threaten this world. We must take courage and pass down the correct version of history to our descendants.
Here.
I'm still waiting to see if we're going to see this. This is going to be the final boss arena. I know. It has to be. Those symbols. Basilio just keeps placing himself in my paths to try to, like, get my attention. Just hanging around hoping I see him.
What'll I do?
I wonder if the rain from this red sky is having any ill effect on our crops. We are largely self-sufficient here on the island, but if something were to happen to our supply... Oh, I don't think you're getting as much sunlight now. There it is. There's the sun. I'm relieved to see you well. Thanks to you, the island is still safe. Our people fear Luis may assault even this village. Not wrong to be scared. Please don't judge them too harshly. You know, I really gotta... Hold on.
You're not serious.
Let's not be pessimistic by assuming Luis will win. We've seen true heroes fight now. Very much agreed. This shows the importance of thinking for ourselves, so let's emulate their example. I gotta make sure.
Victory would plunge this world into chaos.
Hold on. Once again, what was that? Let me just keep going.
Hello there.
Apologize for bringing this up at a time like this, but I have something I thought I should tell you. Lately, I've been searching through some old histories to review our true traditions, and I discovered something about a set of towers scattered throughout the country. More Forsaken Towers? Are Forsaken Towers literally like the hardest dungeons in the game? You know what? The Forsaken Tower was that one tower I went to that had the cockatrice in there. That was the hardest boss I had in the game, isn't it?
Whoa.
A tower? Like the one place, right? Yeah, we're familiar. I didn't realize it was such a big deal. Even when I put up the VOD, I titled it the hardest boss in the game.
I see.
Oh, that's so. Then that makes things simpler. According to the books I've read, when turmoil rocks the world of men, a sign will appear in the towers 3. Towers 3, and he's mentioning 2, and we already talked about the one in Port Brawlhaven. 3 trials for 3 towers. Upon the hero who proves thrice worthy of a forbidden power that has been sealed away in this world will be bestowed. What are you talking about? What are you talking about forbidden power? The Glilia's skill and archetype? What? And but I go and fight that one, and then I get told about 2 more? Essentially, 3 towers will appear, each with their own trial, and then whoever conquers them will obtain some kind of great, unprecedented power. The nature of this power is unknown. However, judging by the description of worthy hero, I sense these trials are not only of sheer strength, but honor and other like qualifications. Then the trials seek to test if one is worthy of power, and overcoming it confers one with the honor. Somehow it reminds me of royal magic. So you're telling me, I go to these Forsaken Towers, and I obtain a forbidden power, and it's reminding me of the royal magic? I dread to think about what would happen if Luis obtained it. You're dreading right now. You got the dread weather. It's on you. You better cast that spell. Why is it red here? Use your magic. I'd much prefer if it in your hands. What do you think of it? You want to take these trials?
What will you do?
One tower is apparently south of the island here. It is called the Spire of Blind Faith. It is known by some of the islanders. But for precise information, you best ask the informant. Hey, there's also taken up residence there, so it might not hurt to go with a bit more protection.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
They have subtitles. Yep. Trial of the Dragon. We know what dragons are. Dragons are literally the ultimate weapon to destroy the old world. A forbidden power. We're about to go fight a dragon at the end of these trials. And we're going to get access to our own dragon, but we have the dragon god and the summoner. Something to do with dragons. It's really just because medieval times, dragons are like the godlike beings. They're the closest thing to God in medieval stories. And even the best armor that we can get for the gold beetles is all dragon armor. It would make sense because I've been debating, pondering even, what could the super boss be? It has to be a dragon of some sort. There's supposed to be a secret trial of the dragon, Hero's Rest. Am I gonna go fight some past heroes? There's supposed to be a secret power that dwells in the Spire of Blind Faith, located south of Verg Island. Yeah, didn't I go in there? Spire? I'll need all the strength I can get to fight Luis, so it may be worth going there if I can spare the time.
Thank you.
As the remaining 2 towers, while Starry living outside the island might know something about them.
Let's check.
We've got a good handle on the story. Sorry, outside the island are rare, so it leaves a pretty strong impression when we do happen to meet one.
I see.
I do know where some are. Oh, have you? I have a few methods of learning about things beyond the island's purview, so I've asked certain people to act as my eyes and ears.
Be careful.
Be frank. These trials will be dangerous ones. The books even say countless are those who have lost their lives. But I believe if anyone can overcome them, it's you. That's why I wanted to inform you of it so urgently.
I'll see you again.
Heroes of our island, I pray for your good fortune in battle, and I hope this legend turns out to be a mighty power you can use for the good of the world. Tower of Insolence. A mysterious tower in a forest near Altabury. The surrounding trees seem to spread as far as the eyes can see. All supremely old, suggesting the tower itself is quite ancient. There are neither roads nor quarries nearby, making its construction all the more mysterious, being so inexplicable. The tower has caused many to regard it with awe, and so in the past some even worshipped it. It's like one of the buildings in the old world that are like still there, kind of like jutted out. What do I have else here? Is there another the other tower? Spire of Blind Faith, Forsaken Tower. He didn't mark it on my map, did I? Did he? This was making me wonder. Was it really like the spire that we went to before? Is it the same spire? Spire of Blind Faith. A mysterious tower on an isolated island south of Verg Island in the Inland Sea. Being the furthest out of all the islands, the tower has become a landmark for fishermen and sailors who venture out to the open seas. However, the complex currents of the Inland Sea make it difficult to even approach, much less dock there. As such, even residents of Verg Island know very little about the tower itself. Forsaken Tower. A mysterious forested tower in midwestern Oceania. Already classified as an archaeological relic by years of the Annex War, it seems centuries old, yet displays a complexity of design and construction wholly anachronistic for the supposed era of origin. So it's from the old world, but it's even then, the design of it is a little bit out of the ordinary. Its true purpose and history remain unknown. Occasionally, local officials will spearhead a project to convert it into a staffed watchtower or use it for some other modern purpose, but somehow these plans never come to pass. We're literally unlocking, like...
Victory would plunge this world into chaos.
It's like the ultimate side dungeons now. The sky is such a sinister color. I know it's a bad omen, but I cannot but be entranced by it. The more brilliant the color, the harder it is to ignore. Same with people who shine brightest. Like me? Talking about me? They got my poster up here too. We're ready to get these copies from. Because when they first showed up at the honeybee, like, I get it, Maria drew them, but... I don't know. Somehow they got it. Where are they gonna get my new look? I got a new look, we gotta put it up there.
Chief Adeni said the sky will go back to normal soon, and I believe him. We've just got to stay calm and not be scared.
The time has come for this country to face a long-denied truth. This may be a good opportunity for the people to enact real change, to connect, to fight, whatever it takes to turn things around. You want to reminisce about when you locked me up in there again? If I could, I'd lock Luis up in this prison on this island. I should focus on what I can do. I can't turn a blind eye to our problems. What if Luis doesn't die at the end? What if he does go to jail? So he can stay alive and see the world that we created, the world that he didn't think was possible.
A Luis victory would plunge this world into chaos.
And him getting put into jail here on Burger Island, kind of an island that's in touch with the old world, one of the island that he thought to destroy once, and that he sent us to. Maybe. Alright, I just got a little bit of faith that maybe Luis does survive. I don't know. I think he will. I mean, if he does, I'm gonna get an item from this guy. Don't worry about the people of this island. Some have grown fearful, but their trust in you is unshakable. You're the chief in this island of my life, even if I must fight Luis to do it. Well, I suppose you're the one who's actually close to the Black God, so I'll pray for your victory with all my heart, Your Highness. Thank you. Well, that's a great item, thank you. Because I do think it is very likely that he uses the magic, and he doesn't have the bonds, so he turns into a human and ends up dying. But, hold on. Aren't these people afraid of living on top of a bridge like this? I mean, it seems like it'd be totally dangerous for children.
Got a moment?
Let's talk through all this first. You're faint breathing, so I shouldn't disturb him. We've avoided disaster on the island. Our child was born healthy. Things were looking up, and now Luis has thrown the world into chaos. Is it too much to ask for our child to have a happy and peaceful life to grow up in?
That's enough now.
Stay calm, dear. We give up. We've already failed as parents. Protecting happiness is entirely up to us. No matter what happens, we have to devote ourselves to that purpose with all our hearts. I'm sure the prince who saved our village is dedicating himself to this country the very same way. Sounds like they got some high hopes for you. We have to keep putting our best foot forward. That's my house, you know. Sorry, but could you please not go in there? Oh, dreadful miss. I'm sorry. My neighbor's child has lived nearly her entire life under this ominous red sky. Because she was just born. She was born during the playthrough. How sad thing that is, to not know the natural beauty of sea and sky, or long for peace, if only for that child. Well, I mean, honestly, even if you're a baby, you saw this, maybe you remember that, because it's very striking. But they don't know. That baby got no idea what's going on. By the time they gain, like, cognizance, the world will be blue again. Well, what I could see happening at the end of the game, with Luis's fate at the end. He does turn himself into that monster, but we do use the royal magic, as I was saying earlier. The same thing I was saying earlier, where we use the power of the people and the royal magic. Because what it is, when the people, it's them accepting our ideals, our fantasy. And Luis turns into this big manifestation of reality. Cruel, ugly reality. And we use the power of fantasy to cast it off him and show him fantasy. And we do it to save him, to make sure he doesn't die, so he can see fantasy, because even he's included in the people that we want to save. Maybe not Stroll, but we want to show fantasy to everybody. And especially because we're going to learn his backstory, right? Maybe we'll learn his backstory and be like, we need to show him fantasy. He needs to see. So either we show him, that's going to happen regardless. Either we show him the fantasy, and then he goes to jail somewhere, or we show him the fantasy and then he dies. But he will accept the fantasy. And accept that the world is in better hands now that we're going to be king.
Beg pardon?
Red Sky. Does it qualify as a natural disaster? Feels like a calamity that could swallow the world. Someone could restore normalcy. I'm sure they'd be treated as a hero for ages to come. Really now? That sounds cool. Now that the hero's weaponry be passed on a legend. Perhaps I'm bringing wishes the birth of some legendary arms myself right now. I'm not from this story, or not. I'm sorry. Maybe you guys are selling some good stuff. Maybe I should take a peek.
Whatever should I do?
Hello.
Hello. Can't believe what happened to the sky. It's red everywhere, even outside of the island. At least no matter what changes outside, the lovely scent in here never fades. There's all these flowers. Where am I now? Okay. I gotta go get a drink. I'll be right back. Wrong.
How to handle this?
There's only a fair few who put their faith in Luis simply out of admiration for his strength. Having said that, I'm sure your brand of strength will get through to people as well. I have faith in you. At first, the people of this island rejected you. Now much of the country is doing the same thing. I wish I could tell them not to repeat our mistakes, but still, I am sure someday, everyone will come to realize how good you truly are. Thank you, man. You see what I see? On the screen? I see 4 goats. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. You're a goat. You're a goat. You're the greatest to ever do it. And I don't even know your name. But you're a goat, in my book.
Can't see a single good option here.
Hey, it's me, the good option. Right here. Okay, so not everybody in Virga Island is on my side. The King's Rock tells a sad story of just how many people believe in Luis's promises. Don't see the same foreboding sky? Perhaps those of us with a third eye are more in tune with the ominous Magla. You see me, my pure Magla, why were there some dissenters in the crowd? His Highness and Lady Yufa's ideals are failing to reach the people. How frustrating. I understand the sentiment, but panic would be the most dangerous thing we could do now. Let's have faith in them. Oh. We really are just a loud minority. Because when we're talking and running around, there's so many people who do believe in us. It just shows how big the population is. Because everybody in Martyr is voting for us. Everybody in Virga Island is voting for us. All these are like the 2 smallest locations in the world. But there's a lot of people who are voting for us. I feel like we deserve a spot in the rock. Okay. Right. The royal magic is attuned to our collective feelings. We need to stay strong in our beliefs. More than anything, I trust Lady Yufa and the heroes who saved our island. Together we can build a brighter world. The people of Edria continue to believe in us.
Can't see a single good option here.
Okay.
What's the world coming?
Alright, is there any intel I gotta buy here? Maybe.
Guess there's nothing to be done about it.
What's up?
What's up? Yeah, I've heard you make you. I wonder if the food is because ace.
Can't see a single
Fancy a bit of info.
You do. Spire Blind Faith Trial. What's going on here? What's this forbidden power? Give me some hints. Give me some context.
Cheers.
Ah, you've heard about the Spireblind Faith from the Chief, did you? I'll tell you what I know about the trial there. As you've heard, no one really knows too many specific details. We'd hope if anyone who went ever came back. Right, I do have to talk to him of stories around, like outside of Erg Island. I remember where a few were, so we'll have to remember to go back and talk to them. But it said that a long time ago, there was a man who fled from the tower, and with his dying breath he scrawled these words. The beauty of the purple flames invites only death. Should you fall for the temptation, it is your life that will turn to ash. The beauty of the purple flames. That's kind of what Mudo skills sometimes do, like the purple circle. Are they using dark? Doesn't read like a will. Well, let me read it. Now it'll read like a will. You want to read like a will, you gotta read like this. So we assume it's a warning. Hard to say what it means with any certainty. If you didn't know, my name's Will. Nice to meet you. Right there. Shake my hand. Oh, now we got a social link. Hello. I'm expected to see you 7 more times. But the man was clearly haunted, so something in the tower must be truly terrifying. I interpret it as a strong suggestion that you would need protection from fire to go in. Certainly could have.
Come again, Erita.
Okay, protection from fire. It's the trial of the dragon. I can't imagine anything called a trial would be easy, but I have faith in you. Okay. I mean, he's got faith in me. I gotta live up to it. I gotta live up to that faith.
Can't see a single good option here.
Lady Yufa's not here, but I am. I'll take that as a... you're standing behind me, because she's with me. I don't like to drink. This red sky is so depressing, it makes me want to sip it too. It's not as if drinking changes anything, and even the drunks in here at the tavern know that.
What's the world coming to? Can't see a single good option here.
Okay, just there's one little circle, this plaza out here, and then we're off to the last city, Altabury. Maybe we can go to the Elden Sanctum. I want to try that, but Gurude did tell me not to come back until I've completed my mission.
Hiya.
Strange how we've got all these allies on our island, yet the biggest face on the King's Rock is Luis's ugly mug. So many different peoples. We must story our few, and not too long ago I thought we were too few to change anything.
Well,
just because you're few doesn't mean you don't have you have power. Doesn't matter. I've been hearing that Luis got the better of you in Grand Trad. I wouldn't word like that. I wouldn't word like that. But I must say, now that I've got a good look at you, you look stronger than ever. This is what I'd expect from a hero. Don't worry. We're not so ungrateful as to defect to Luis after all you've done for us. We are your allies forever. Forever. Forevermore.
Uh-huh.
This is Edeni's aide. Oh, travelers, I am glad to see you safe, but please, can you tell me what is happening? The sky is dark into a terrible red. Is Lady Yufa safe? Listen. Asking for if everyone's okay, but we know what he really wants to know. He wants to know if Yufa's okay. I swear to you, I'll protect Yufa. Why are you pushing? They're getting back at me. Because I was pushing that guy earlier, he came and pushed me. Don't think you're safe. As soon as I finish this dialogue, I'm coming. Those are reassuring words. Please ensure your own safety as well. We're seeing the only ones who hold the power to stop this disaster are you travelers. Despite the chaos, that thought brings me some peace. Even in a time like this, we have heroes we can believe in. There you are. You didn't get very far, did you? Yeah. Yeah. Watch where you're walking.
What more can I do?
Okay, on to Altabury. Now Altabury.
All right then.
Where to?
Okay, you can't. Altabury's last one. Altabury was inflicted with blight, and blight's pink instead of the red dread. Hey, they're kind of maybe I might become a rapper. Hold on, red dread. I'm coming. Hold on. No. Altabury Heights. Will it be pink? I don't know. Altabury Heights.
Let's go!
Or it's like pink and like with the red surrounding it. Is this guy still dead? He finally died. Last time he was here, he was still talking. He's not talking at all now. He never got any help. We really traveled a long way because the view of the monolith was very different before we came through here. Alright, this is the city of Sanctism. There's a whole lot of people out in the towns. They're probably looking for answers.
Closure, oh closure.
Somebody here has to give me that third trial of the dragon. Isn't that's Chie's DVD? That Yosuke breaks in the beginning. She's like, my trial of the dragon! What am I about to see? What's this forbidden power? Hold on. Oh, someone by the grace of God save me. Closure, closure. Oh, that's it? You're desperate.
It will be Lord Louis before too long.
There's something going wrong with the people in town. Suddenly all out for blood? What the devil's going on? Hey, Altabury's not okay.
Oh.
There's a forest called the Abandoned Path not far from the city. Long ago, some elderly were abandoned there purely to cut down on the number of mouths to feed. I'm not even close to the road and he's stopping? I'm on a sidewalk. Maybe he's rummaging around in his glove box to throw something at me. I gotta get going quick. Entry to the forest was forbidden because monsters began to appear. Watching Luis's supporters got me thinking about that place again. All they're doing is calling the nobles and clergymen as societal undesirables. Are those kinds of sacrifices truly necessary for people to survive? They're not. No sacrifices are ever necessary.
For that?
Look, the Wii supporters are running amok, rioting as they please. How many have we apprehended just today? Damn it, what more do those hoodlums intend to take from us? You're probably running out of space to put them. Sorry, soldier. You'll push us forward and insane as swimming with the fishes now. Or perhaps. Don't tell me you've decided to join that human prince. Silence! I'm not handing the city over to you lot of bloody barbarians!
The world belongs to Lord Louis.
Anything changed with the monolith?
I can't believe it.
Call me mad, but the monolith looks intimidated by these ominous skies. Perhaps it's my own fear that's making me see it that way.
The world belongs to Lord Louis.
Maybe. I don't notice anything different. But will we get anything with the monolith? What is it really? Because it's not. It's like it was already there, and they built around it.
Oh.
You're supposed to have dropped out of the tournament when they lost to us, but his posters are still up. Maybe the results we support him in the message are so deeply rooted. Or maybe it's just in like a wall in the back. There's like a random corner, so nobody remembered to take it down. That's possible too.
Think I'll forget this, do ya?
There's nothing there.
There's nothing there. I don't know. There's always something. We gotta look.
If Louise wins the crown, what will be...
Pardon me, guys. Wrong door. Wrong door.
If Louise wins the crown, what will
the sky!
Oh, that sky looks proper angry.
What does the maggot accumulator guys have to say?
wins the crown?
Don't miss your chance to sell now.
It would have struck a luck. Also, an idle's day. My exchange rate's even better than usual trade. Okay.
If Louise wins the crown, what will become of...
I've still maybe I've used it once, but I've like never used the mag exchange guys. I feel like I always have enough mag and money to do whatever I want.
You.
Are they going to tell me about the spire? The third tower?
That's what it's come to.
Yeah, now of all times, with the knowledge of the tower finally in hand. Oh, such woe is me.
What?
He's going to tell me about the tower. The third trial of the dragon. Did he say tower? Probably the same tower Denny was talking about, right? Oh, okay, no, this is the Mastari he's talking about that I need to go out and find. An elder with a fairy? You'd be the heroes who saved the island, would you? 1,000 pardons. I've gotten excited and raised my voice, haven't I? I'm a Mastari researcher, you see. Conducting an academic investigation into the island's folklore. Within them, the one thing that's drawn my interest lately is the legend of the Three Towers. I finally managed to pinpoint the location of one of these 3 spires. The Tower of Insolence just north of this very town. Is that why it wasn't marked on my map? Because Denny just didn't even know. I have to actually find out from these guys. I gotta do some reconnaissance.
What shall I do?
However, it seems the tower is a monster's den. Positively infested, as it were. Given my current fortitude, I've regrettably had to put the requisite fieldwork on indefinite hold. Indeed, this must be the trial of the tower spoken in old tales, the one which grants a forbidden power. Forbidden power! To whomsoever completes it. What inspiration has struck me like lightning, it occurs to me that perhaps indeed the hero that saved the island might well have hardiness enough to complete such a trial. If there really is some forbidden tower to be obtained, I'm sure it's safer in the hands of our illustrious hero.
Splendid!
But I suppose that having heard such astonishing tales, you're curious to see the veracity. Is it certainly true, or is it as tall as the highest rise your mind can conjure? Well, there's but one way to know for sure. And that's to walk your way to the highest point of the tower millions north of Alderbury. Oh, and do ask in the form of proper details. You'll be able to learn more about the trial itself as well, I presume.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Supposed to be a secret tower. And even these quests telling me I need all the strength I can get to fight Luis. What if I went to the palace by then? Wouldn't I have fought Luis? I thought that's what we were assuming. Wouldn't I have fought Luis? I'm quite glad the endeavor of that tower is in the hands of one so capable. And I'm beaming, in fact. That is a hero's charge. And with that, I take my leave. Even further research awaits me. Fare thee well.
That sounds right.
He talked of the tower enough to get me curious. We should look into it if we have the time. We should. But we still don't have enough information to get it marked on my map.
Damn.
Oh, city's in a frenzy. This might be it for Alderbury. But to make such a fuss, they must have been at a tipping point.
For that?
This path is now acting as an evacuation route to the Opera House. It is our sworn duty to help protect the townsfolk from the rioters along the way. Of course, if they break through at Diafranco Street, the evacuation shall make a difference, but even so, I shall place my trust in the monk brethren and hold the line here.
For that?
Godot, they need you.
This happen?
Should have been obvious things would turn out this way if Louise managed to get this most support. Yet we still fail in our duty to prevent it. I feel to defend this industry impartially. Have we incurred such divine wrath for our sins?
Just can't believe it's true.
You there!
You there! Those bloody nobles think they can hide in an opera house. They'll enjoy a performance tonight, alright? The singing of our blades. If Luis wins, our way of justice is our way is the way of justice. Justice is decided by the victors. And those who've wronged us will pay in blood.
Luis is the only
They're really gonna go. Wow. These people are still talking about Julian? Everybody's talking about the current state of events. Every other city, but y'all are still talking about Julian? Yeah, Alderbury is finished.
Oh, me?
They've all gone mad. God, what does Luis want? Things carry on like this, we'll end up with a bloodbath instead of a competition for the throne.
This guy's got the 3rd tower.
Excuse me, could you possibly be the prince? There are all manner of unpleasant rumors floating around, but I don't believe a word of them. Truth, I've had my eye on you since the exhibition.
Sublime.
And then after learning your lineage was as remarkable as your deeds, I knew for certain you're worthy of being the next king. Show my appreciation for your highness, I have prepared a special promotion of sorts. I call it the Warm Heart, Full Wallet, Hot Spring campaign. I'm listening. You have but to bathe in a hot spring, your highness. You'll receive a reward. Okay. We put some of the hot spring water you've bathed into this. You want me to sell my bath water?
30,000 reeve.
Is that acceptable?
Perhaps. Perhaps I could look into this a bit.
Whoa.
So you're just gonna pay us to take a bath? This seems weird. Shady, even.
It's too much to take.
Why, His Highness works so hard to save his people. I just want him to have a moment to relax and to offer a little extra monetary support. That is my sole desire. Will. You will accept this vial as a token of his humble merchants of goodwill?
Sure.
Just sublime.
Where would one sell this? What was that? What is that? Okay.
My word, such kindness. It's an honor to know you believe in me. The hot spring is here, underneath the blue sky bridge. A bit gloomy, I know. She being that's only open at night, but the bars are a slice of heaven.
Help me out, would
You
you?
always find me here. So please let me know when you've acquired the spring water. Please let me know when the water is filled with your essence.
What?
Let's give it a shot.
As proof that I bathed in the Alderbury hot spring, I need to collect its water and empty vial the requester gave me. First, I should hit the hot spring at the lower level of Blue Sky Bridge at night. What? Empty vial. Okay. So $30,000. And you're selling this where? Not that I'm going to sell it myself.
Okay then.
Okay. Only Fantasy? I've never heard of that. That's like a website. What's a website? Computer? You taking crazy pills? Computer? So there's a hot spring underneath Blue Sky Bridge. We'll head there if you want to take a bath. I don't even know where they'd be selling their bathwater. I don't think... Does OnlyFans even do that? Or they'd be selling on eBay or something. Psychism deserves this. That I feel this way is perhaps a sign I'm no longer sane. I can picture becoming intoxicated by power and destroying myself.
But why?
Oh, damn.
The reinforcements aren't here yet? They've casualties on hand, damn it! This continues to be overrun by the lawless mayhem of a restrained impulse.
What am I to do?
It's no use. I can't keep silent about it in good conscience.
Hey, you there?
I did you a favour for, didn't I? And we help each other out in times of need, right? So I need you to keep quiet about how I snuffed out that Sanctus.
Oh.
But that? Why, you there?
You there?
But that?
That there?
What is it?
Honestly, why is everyone so hot and bothered out here when they could be hot and bothered in there? You wouldn't happen to have an Only Fantasy page, would you? Soon. Soon. Be prepared. With all that's happened, I thought spring is certainly much less crowded now. You can enjoy a relaxing soak under the stars, so do come back if the fancy takes you under the stars. Yeah, because it's right here. Is there... No. There's not going to be a whole optional hot spring scene in here, is there? The world is red right now.
Oh, cripes.
The vouchers like this are prime targets for Luis and his minions. How ironic that the safest thing I can do now is sequester myself in the city slums. Since I'm already here, I might as well venture forth to the hot spring. Can't imagine it's busy with this video of such turmoil. Okay, they're really... Everybody's talking about this hot spring.
Just killing each other.
Yeah.
You've only got one more area to go.
That's
why?
Gotta go up toward the Opera House. Yeah, 2 more areas. By the inn and then by the Opera House.
Is this it?
Won't the supposed equality that Luis keeps professing simply make the present inequities more pronounced? I wish for a world where we chiefs who have no power can live in peace. Is it too much to ask?
Oh, God.
No matter how fervently we pray, God no longer listens to our voices. I know I have to act if I want things to change. Yet I wait and pray for God to guide me.
So foolish it arouses great pity.
Those damn rioters. They haven't the slightest clue how precious my wares are. If anyone that deserves the guillotine, it's them. You know, maybe Luis is right after all. The impoverished, weaker tribes ought to be eradicated. Imagine if you were part of their tribes. What would you be saying then? Rudolph's Gallmer is still here? So is Milo's. Why? Would you look at the sky? Perhaps it's shedding tears of blood because the sadness is so unbearable?
What's the world coming to?
Maybe it's all caused by the way the King's feeling. It really is being emptied by the King's Rock. That's why the logo kind of looks like the King's eye a little bit. Because Luis showed up and the King is literally... It's dread. It's literally dread because he's filled with dread that Luis showed up. He's like, well, you can't be here. It's not the 27th yet. He said, old man, shut up. And Castleside, well, when he showed him that he was Elda, the King probably realized what he'd done, and he's blaming himself now because he realized that what happened to Luis is his fault.
Wait a sec. Wow.
It's like Rudolph's come back without causing any trouble. Should be nice if he had a change of heart after that epic beatdown we gave him. Oh, he didn't steal the treasure. That's not gonna happen. He's not gonna have a change of heart.
Oh, damn.
Ooh. Now the whole city knows the same misery I feel. How's that for equality, yeah? Vengeance is sweet.
We got a mother of all stories of there.
Stop! Don't do this. The only reason I made it this far is because you've always talked me down for my foolish notions. Did they swap positions now? The two that were here? You mustn't give up, my darling. Come back and stay with me forever. They did switch positions. Oh, damn it all the hell! I was a fool not to listen to you before. This country is doomed. I shall jump from here and bring an end to it all. Please go on without me, my love. You leave her behind? You speak as if it's not already too late. But then again, can I really die knowing she'd be all alone? And yes, I can. She goes absolutely mad when I'm not around. It's true. Two of us cannot live without each other. Guys, hold on a little bit longer, guys. Hold on for 30 more days. 31 more days.
You heard this?
Rumor has it Milo stormed up to Sulgan's Gunrunner, so it's still the same. Loveless.
There's nothing to
Loveless still talking about. I mean, they don't care. They only care about what's going on.
That's it. Now.
You have to believe me. That prince is the real deal. His heart is pure. Upon my honor. He won't abandon you, no matter your race. That's as may be, but you won't catch me sinking with the rest of you when this ship goes down. Sorry, mate, but I'm back in the more likely winner.
Guess there's nothing to be done about it.
You guys are lucky there's no consequences if you're wrong. Like if I win, nothing bad happens to you. There's nothing left to do but love. The red sky, the protected king, the human friends, the jolly know in the world can be mad as our country right now. She's got hit with that blight.
But which action to undertake?
Honestly, I know like this area is hit with blight compared to everywhere else hit with dread, but I'm not really seeing much difference between the areas that are afflicted with dread and the areas that are afflicted with blight.
What are my options?
Okay, nothing different there.
But which action to undertake?
Look how red it is out the windows here. No wonder Martyr put up barricades.
I'll not loiter in a storm.
Oh. Okay. Now we just gotta go to the Opera House.
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
No harm in just.
Oh god, they got everything. The Tower of Insolence trial.
Keep this to yourself.
I have something truly formidable has appeared in the Tower of Insolence. As we're going around among those of us in the information business. Rumors are all based on legends, and actually I'm somewhat skeptical. Want to tell us what you know? I promise myself the information being factual, so know what I'm about to tell you is merely a speculation of a legend. A very long time ago, there was a man who returned from the tower. I guess we the veracity of the man's statement, but he claimed a foul, miasma-ridden body none can pierce and glare that will curse you, your children, and your children's children. He left this mysterious message and then vanished. So what did he see in there, I wonder? Logically, perhaps it refers to a monster immune to all attacks that curses its enemies? And I merely offer my interpretation on ancient legend. I feel like I'm disgracing my reputation just to tell you the tale.
No harm in just listening.
Still, I have to admit, I am curious about what's actually in the tower. But tell me if you find out. Is there anything that'll get you killed? Okay, what about the giant up the abandoned path? According to my sources, it's true that the monsters are... Why are you laughing? Has appeared in the abandoned path. As you may know, that's the forest where a group of people were said to have been abandoned, all for the sake of reducing the amount of miles to feed during a famine. The story is merely a rumor, and even if it's true, it all happened a long time ago. Despite that, people still avoid going near that place. That may be why no one noticed the monster until recently. The beast is or demos, and appears to have made the area its new home. It's a bipedal giant that becomes absolutely unmanageable once it goes berserk. When it builds up strength, its attacks become absurdly powerful.
Keep this to yourself.
After it powers up, you'll need to prioritize dispelling its power. Do so, and it'll overextend itself, making it become weak. Seems like it's weak to dark. However, it'll repel electrics and bother with that. Thankfully, there are no villages in the area, but it's only a matter of time before it makes its way over to a populated area. So please, eliminate it. I will, maybe. Monsters of Mount Volcano. Mount Volcano was once a mine. Same as high-grade precious stones found in there. Alright, so we're going to see, like, the Northern Mines model used again. At some point, monsters began to appear in the area. The miners tried their best to fight them off, but they never stood a chance. Now no one dares go near that place, save for a few boat fortune seekers who continue to plunder their mountains and resources.
To yourself.
A wide variety of monsters now call their place home. What makes them unique is that they use attacks imbued with the dark affinity. They'll try to inflict a hex upon you, which will cause the follow-up attacks to do more damage. Keep it in mind if you surely intend to go there. Since the miners left, the rumors have swirled about a rare treasure lying away in the mine, but I cannot verify these reports. If you hear to yourself a treasure hunter, we might be worth taking some time to look for this prize. Well then, I wish you luck. Thank you. Thank you for your wishes.
Money makes...
What more can I do?
Alright, now we go to the Opera House.
Guess there's nothing to be done.
There's Rudolph. Yeah, nothing's changed with
What's the world coming?
that whole little group. Rudolph, Lovelace, Milo. They're just focusing on their own problems.
Is this it?
Hey you, please, you have to help me. We've always done the right thing. I've nothing to deserve this. What do you want me to do about it, man? What gives us paupers the right to hit us like this? You really call this a fair world? Oh, now they're hitting me. Oh. I would just ruin their lives indirectly. Oh. Why are they directly hurting me? Oh.
So that's what it's come to.
The Wii supporters are nothing more than a chaotic horde desperate to riot. I dare say it's only a matter of time before they ransack this place. Damn it, where do we evacuate the Sanctus? The Opera House? Perhaps the church?
Now that sky looks proper angry.
This is all right.
What are you selling?
How about it?
Hold on, you have like a whole cutaway for this shop? Are you the prince, perchance? No, that can't be. You're just a traveler, surely. You came all this way to visit. Would you care to try our specialty? Vegetable steamed bun making experience. You take home what you make for a professional rate, a paltry 3,000 reeve. It's very popular, so limit once per day per customer, please.
Oh, yeah?
Making steamed buns, huh? Sounds tasty. Want to try it? Is this like the potato guy? The steamed potato guy? Excellent. Now, when it comes to steamed buns, the flavor is all about the filling. My personal recommendations are either the vitality-boosting mushrooms, the invigorating bracken, or the refreshing milkwood that cures all ails. I'll try the invigorating bracken, because we know what invigorate does. I need MP.
Pretty good, isn't it?
When the vegetable juice seeps into the bun, it creates a flavor that just can't be beat. Let's form the bun, shall we? And you're doing this every day. You just earned a repeat customer. I take my time gingerly wrapping the filling so it doesn't tear.
Looking like a chef already.
Yes, nicely done. Now here you go. One piping hot steamed vegetable bun for the road. Enjoy.
Exactly.
What does it do? You just give it a filling, did you? It looks great. I bet this will have a good effect, just as I promised. Even if I don't... No, hold on. How was it? If you enjoyed your time, please do come again.
This is all right.
What now?
Even if there's not enough filling in this food is so good. We can make our own filling. Where is it? Restores 100 MP to all allies, and I can get this every day for 30 days. 3,000 MP. What was the description on it? Visuals needed into it turn to green. That's what comes to mind.
Oi!
How are things going for you? A cooking ingredient?
Oi!
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 Oh.
This is the pit.
It's too much to take.
I'm glad I have the foresight to hand my possessions over to Luis. And I supported him, the paupers would all be coming after me. My wife may have left me in defiance, but no matter. All those who oppose Luis are our enemies. Well, when I take down Luis and the world goes back to normalcy, you ain't getting your wife back, so just be prepared for that. You have to accept that decision. Because you tried to side with Luis.
What are we to do?
I haven't waited my whole life for a day like this. No lot deserves to suffer as we did. The privileges of birth and social status don't matter anymore. Power is now the only way to advance in this world. In the name of justice, I swear to show the Sanctus the same hell I endured when they killed my parents.
But
I feel for you.
why?
But Luis is not the way. He's not.
Oh my.
Oh god, the laughter.
My wits have left me, I believe.
So those greasy nobles are kicking back and enjoying some plays, eh? I'm green with envy. You know, I think they really ought to let us join the party. Oh, once they get out, let's give them some real entertainment, shall we? Oh, what a wonderful world we now live in. This guy, they killed the last guy who was standing guard here, or he disappeared. Hopefully he just ran away.
Leave it out, mate.
Busted. How dare those damn paupers run amok on the sacred grounds for the Opera House? This is way beyond anything the army anticipated. We can't possibly contain a riot of this size. Busted. Luis's followers keep coming up the stairway in droves. What do they have to gain from ransacking the Opera House? No matter. Must do all we can to prevent the flame of culture from being doused. There's probably a lot they stay in the game from ranch like in the Opera House. All those divine relics, they still in there? Is the Holy Grail in there?
Idiot.
Let me go inside.
Here they come again.
What if that's the divine power? One of the divine relics? The Opera House is only open at night. We'll try again later. I can actually come here at night.
Idiot.
That's surprising, if possible.
Oh my.
Or am I just gonna come here at night and you're gonna tell me a different reason not to go in?
Ah, brilliant.
Hey, look, it's the Human Prince. Perhaps I'll have the honor of striking you down myself. Don't you realize you're the real villain for creating turmoil in this country? Just ignore him. Come on, let's go. No, I'm not gonna ignore him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end his life. Because your words hurt me. Because your words hurt me, I'm gonna resort to violence. Not so funny now, is it?
It was all in vain.
These boxes, come on, these boxes exist to be broken. And it's so aggravating that they're here in this. Because, like, oh my god, just to know that I came. Why do I feel like this is a reference to something? It's a Catherine reference! There's literally a Catherine reference in this game! Every single out of this game. They got Catherine here. These are this is the stages he would climb. Edge. Edge. Oh my god. Am I the only one that sees this? Surely people have to notice this. That's crazy.
It was all.
I gotta let the world know. I gotta let the world know. But I feel like anything that right now, like I don't want to post anything just right now because he's got white hair, and I don't want to expose people to the spoilers.
Damn it all. Oh, hell.
Oh, hell.
Hey, mister.
Damn it all. Idiot.
Incredible.
Okay, so I think we just saw everything. What a way to end it on, too.
Oh my.
A Catherine reference. There's Atlas who just put those boxes there and they didn't mean it. Atlas who's never thought of that. Oh, well, yeah. Somebody caught it. Wow. Confound it. We're evacuating citizens here from Blue Sky Bridge. But now that Luis's maniacal supporters are closing in on the Opera House, what could they possibly be doing over at Diafranco? At this rate, there'll be no place left to evacuate the citizenry. Okay. So I guess that's the last guy we're talking to.
Alright then.
So let's go back to where we started. The Hush Honey Bee Inn. I'm gonna stand right here.
Smash it all to bits.
Okay. We have our deadline. Days until the final battle, 30. We're not fighting Luis for 30 days. We got a month to secure and get stronger and do everything we need to do before the final battle. And after that, there's going to be no more time. No more time. We're going straight to the ending after that, to the credits. Luis is waiting for us at, what do they call it again? There wasn't even a memoriam for it. He's waiting for us at the Royal Palace. And all that's left next is to face him.
Smash it all to bits.
Smash it all to bits. And Zorba. Until then, farewell.
Smash it all to bits. Smash it all to bits.